Well, good afternoon, viewers. Welcome back to the Familiar Indoor Sports Centre. Coin toss underway for this fourth match of the day between Football St George and Auckland FC. Football St George in the red, Auckland in the blue. We're going to have a swapping of sides from the coin toss, something I like to see. My name is Tom Byrne. I'm joined in the box with a very special guest, National Captain Dimitri Davis.
Hey Tommy, hey viewers. Looking forward to a good game here.
Should be a good game. This will be a tough one for the players. Currently 35 degrees in this building. Probably going to have water rates added to these matches later today. It is hot.
Yeah, absolutely. No good for the chairs either. Heating up straight away and overheating, so hopefully we get some good play.
Auckland FC feeding the ball upfield to start us off. It'll be a Football St George throw-in. Dimitri, how important is it to get territory early in these sorts of games where the conditions are hard?
Yeah, absolutely. Getting the ball down the other end, they can't score if it's down that end, and it's really difficult to work your way out. Easy to get pick-offs and put them straight in the net like what happened at the end of the last game.
That indeed. Now McCall battling with Vidakovic. And still continuing, I heard a whistle, but it was the other court. You can of course see what's on court 2 on the New South Wales Power Chair Football Association YouTube page, or you can stick with us here on court 1 on the APFA page. So there'll be another throw-in for Football St George. Crane down the line. Harvey picking that off. Albert. Vidakovic looking for the ball, can't quite find it. There will be a touch last off Vidakovic for a goal kick.
Unlucky there from Jake. I think Emmett in the box there a little bit scared to come out, and Jake had a chance but couldn't put it away.
Indeed, it will be for Emmett Shah's first touch of this one. Options on both sides. Goes down the middle instead, rolls all the way through for Turnbull. And McCall pushing it back at Turnbull, hoping to find something. And a 2-on-1 violation. Looking for Auckland FC the ball for their first attacking chance.
Risky clearance there by Turnbull, almost straight back into McCall for the rebound. The good old return to sender.
I do like a quick return to sender. Unfortunately, I've been the recipient of a few too many return to senders over the years. Harvey. And there's a shot from Vermeulen. Bit of dust coming off the goalpost as it gets hit. In fact, I think we may have done some damage to the goalpost. Playing on, however, Turnbull off out of the box for the first time. Battling hard with Harvey. And now out of play it goes. If we had done some damage to the left-hand side goalpost, it is a lot shorter than the one on the right-hand side. Nonetheless, we play on. Crane. Albert. Vidakovic winding up. Good defensive hustle now from Auckland. Touch of bars between the two Auckland defenders. McCall driving it out. Now at Jordan Crane. McCall using the back of Crane's chair well, gets him unsighted. Vidakovic now with McCall. And that might be a bit aggressive. We're playing on. McCall down the rim. And Turnbull just knocks the post, but it will be a goal kick.
Running repairs on the post there that you mentioned earlier.
And the top of the post is put back on. Good to see the ability to keep the game in play. Whilst we had that issue, of course, in the running game, if you have an issue to the posts, you have to stop the game. And we've seen many matches in the A-League where you have half-hour, 25-minute stoppages trying to fix the goalposts. Probably a throw-in this time for Auckland FC. McCall. Looks for Vermeulen. Battling with Albert. Albert watches it, just going to let it go, and Vermeulen cannot keep that. It does hit the ball in play. In fact, the referee has decided that ball has emptied the field. So it's Whitwell St George now with a good opportunity. Crane down the wing. Albert, good clearance by McCall. Crane now on it. Gets around one. Gets a 2-on-1 violation, however. Albert on the far side in empty space. Crane will go there. It's a little too close to the net, however. Crane almost beats out Harvey. Now Albert will battle. Very aggressive on the rear, but we're playing on. Now we're being a lot more gentle on both chairs. Flicked away and punched forward by Vermeulen. Turnbull called into action. And a 2-on-1 violation against Football St George will be Auckland the ball. Auckland now, 4 players in the attacking half. Crane, Vermeulen, off the back of Turnbull, Harvey. Vermeulen, Turnbull with a save. Vermeulen spins and Vidakovic nearly hits a piece of metal for his work. Ball rolls away for another throw in, this time Football St George. Crane looks for Vidakovic. Now Mitch Albert. Battling hard with Logan McCall. Flicked away. Crane. Punch cleared by Shah. Albert. Vidakovic in space. Fits a shot away, but Shah shuts him down. Crane spins, and that one's going to go over the top of him for the roll away. I believe they're going to call play on. Did we have it? It will be a throw in for Auckland.
Bit of a rough call there. I think it was a bit high on Jordan there. And
well, I think it went
could have hit
over.
him.
I think it went over Jordan's handpiece. I think the referees have judged that the ball landed safe, and thus there's no need to bring it back for the set ball. Harvey, back passing now. Vermeulen, Harvey. Vermeulen tries to open up. The second chance effort maybe good. Vermeulen, Hardy. Vermeulen very close to 2-on-1. Crane there picking up the ball. Battling hard with Harvey in the right wing. And Crane beats him. Now Vermeulen called in. Takes it wide. It's off the front of Crane now. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Nicole winding up. Nobody there.
Nice little interplay of passing there. Vermeulen getting down to the corner, getting the cut back to Nicole, but couldn't really do anything from the position he was in.
Crane tries to go up the middle. Albert and McCall. No 2-on-1 from Auckland. Albert with it. Trying to beat out Vermeulen. Albert still tussling now. Forward we go. To the wing. That would be a whistle on back wheel by Albert. First time we've seen that called in this game. McCall goes down the wing to his left. Vermeulen tries to flip it, can't get it past Albert. All the way to the other side of the field. Now Vermeulen looks for the cross, can't get enough on it. Albert. Vermeulen. out of play. St George will get a throw in. See, the pace of this match has dropped right off. The heat, I think, has fed into a lot of players.
Yeah, absolutely. I think even the chairs might be struggling already. Like I said earlier, with anyone that doesn't have fans, it's too hot for your chair to be able to stay cool for a whole half.
Too hot for the chairs, and 2-on-1 violation on the court. Well, St George will have a chance. Jordan Crane just on the edge of the attacking third. Albert in space on the right. Option is left to Vidakovic. Goes for the cross, it's off the back of McCall. Shah has work to do. Vidakovic shooting. Go for McCall, great stop. And that ball being dragged across the court. And it will be an Auckland FC throw-in. McCall up the rim. Albert's there, battling with Vermeulen. A little bit of violence, we're playing on. Harvey has to move to avoid the 2-on-1. Vidakovic goes the other way as well. Vermeulen now with space into the attacking half. Finds the pass, no power on it however. Now Crane. Battling hard with McCall. Every one of these battles is going to hurt these chairs even more. One-on-one contests do more battery heat than the open passing game does. McCall wins it out in the end. Runs it straight at Albert. But Dimitri, I think you'll agree, this game is going to be probably a 1-0 win. If anyone can find a foul, that might be it.
Yeah, a bit of a snatch and grab, I think. It's very tight and tense in the midfield. Although Auckland earlier, their defensive setup was quite trusting of only 2 and having 2 pushed up the field on the counter, so maybe they'll be the ones to get the smash and grab in the end.
Yeah, the Auckland team, that is something that I've noted over the years, is that they do trust their defence, and their defensive structures are usually pretty solid. But having a quick check with the referee, we're going to go back for, I believe, a 2-on-1. Eight minutes left in this first half. Crane up the rim. Albert doesn't get the touch, but McCall does and puts it away for a throw-in. Best chance so far for Football St George.
Could have left that, I think, for a goal kick there. It wasn't really on target. But better safe than sorry for McCall.
Albert goes for the shot. Vidakovic recycling. Crane beats McCall. Only one to beat. Doesn't get the power on it. Vidakovic still trying to run it, but runs it away for a goal kick this time.
Just lost control of it there. I thought he was going to dribble it in at the far post.
Oh,
He had some pace going across the box, but
there was space there as well. I thought that might have been how we settled this, get the deadlock broken. We stay level at 0. Shah. Mitchell with the pick off, but Shah has to get involved. All the way out of the box now for the Auckland goalkeeper. 1-on-1. Doesn't get the 2-on-1 call. Shah has to stay in the box, or else it will be a 2. In fact, we will get a throw-in for Auckland. New did well to not be involved in the play and avoid the 2.
they really need to relieve this pressure here now.
Yeah,
finding it hard to get out of their own defensive half.
That ball goes off the back of Albert. McCall now with it. Battling with Crane. Over halfway for Auckland. Back pass. Harvey in position. Gets it back towards McCall. That's gone out of play for a throw in. Football St George with it once more. Crane. Albert. Shah with a touch. Now upfield for Auckland. It goes out of play and it will be a Football St George throw once more. They're going to do a bit of a pattern at play now. Harvey. Albert gets around the ball. Needs an option. Crane's a bit too far ahead to Muir and steal him. Now it does go out of play once again. Football St George winning the throw-in. They're controlling the ball in the middle of the field. They can't get it forward though.
Yeah, very, very tight. It's surprising because Auckland have quite a few players up the field, but the mid players are doing well, locking up all the gaps, and St George just can't quite get through.
As we see it's a pass, and that's the first time we've really seen Auckland open up. Didn't quite execute, but St George cannot afford Auckland to have any more of those. Vidakovic swings. Shah's left it. It's got off the post and out.
Don't think it was an intentional dummy, but it almost pulled off.
Now, Dimitri, I want to get your opinion on this. Would you say that the courts here are very low grit compared to what we've had in previous years?
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the lowest that I've actually probably played against, but now that we've been playing on it for a couple of days, it's starting to feel normal. So I'm sure players are adjusting.
Shot. It's on target. It's off the post. Albert finishes it off. Football St George take the lead.
Great shot there by Jake. Out wide, reverse spin, aimed at the far post. Almost pinpoint perfect. Can't even get my words out right here. So exciting. And then Albert for the follow-up. Great goal.
And Jake Vidakovic has been credited with the assist. It's an interesting pass off the goal post, but
yeah, that's right.
every assist is an assist nonetheless. It goes in the book.
That's what they call a stat.
But they do. Now Auckland conceded just before half time. They have to mountain decline if they want to get points out of this game. But yeah, just to finish off, this court is very, very low for it.
Yeah, absolutely. But as I was saying, we're playing on it more. Players are adjusting and it's starting to feel normal. I think if we're kind of lucky as well, because if there was more grip with this heat, the chairs would just overheat even quicker. So
yeah.
I guess it's a silver lining.
Auckland's starting to try and open up now. They need to chase the game. Crane battling with Harvey. Just on the edge of the box. Crane will not be able to hit that ball in, but he will get the throw in. It's Harvey pushes it out. Ball goes upfield. Shah punches it away. Vermeulen. Auckland trying to open up their triangle. A 2-on-1 violation against Football St George with just over 2 minutes to go in this first half. And in fact, Auckland now, all 4 players up. They're going to go for it with 2 to go in the half.
Yeah, I think opening it up now is the key for them. No use sitting back, especially chasing a goal.
Shah going for it. Harvey, if they not get there in time, it will be a goal kick. As we enter the final 2 minutes of the half at the discretion of the referee. Of course, we do have 2 courts in action. You can watch the New South Wales Parachair Football Association YouTube page for that court. A bit of collision of metal can be heard from that court through our microphones. McCall upfield, battling with Crane. Needs the back pass with Vermeulen, finds it. Vermeulen opening up, tries to split without, Crane shuts it down. Auckland with a throw in, not much time left in this first half. Harvey. It's with Vermeulen, can't quite get through Turnbull. Turnbull probably the freshest player on the field. He's not had to do much work. Ball goes behind him over. Only Crane behind. Vermeulen very nearly could have spun into Albert but chose not to. Albert keeping it in play. the attacking half now for Football St George. With a miss hit, McCall. Albert running through, nearly a 2-on-1 violation. Will be a 2-on-1 violation.
Just a little bit too close there, McCollum and Muirland, but I think it might have been one they had to give away because the break was on.
The intensity in this stadium in general is quite low. You can hear a pin drop out there. Probably some more communication from both teams needed. Binakovic doesn't make the shot away. Shah running himself. Straight at Jordan Crane. And we are now at half time of this one. Football St George 1, Auckland 0. Dimitri, any comments before half time?
I think it's a very cagey affair, like I said. Great play in the midfield. We've just got to open it up now, I think. So Auckland really need that to get back into the game.
But they do. We will take a quick break and try and recover from this heat. But until then, Football St George 1, Auckland FC 0. Back live at the Familia Indoor Sports Centre, second half here in match 4 of day 2. Football St George 1, Auckland FC 0. We've had a couple of subs that we'll run you through as the game goes on. My name is Tom Byrne, Dimitri Leolio Davis with me. Dimitri, if you're in the Auckland camp right now, what is your team talk sounding like?
It's got to be open the game up. I think keeping it closed in and keeping it as a dribble game is not going to get you the goal back. So they opened up for some good passing and linked up. I think they've just got to keep doing that and keep at it.
So
they'll get through.
We've had a goalkeeper change for Auckland. Amos Lloyd's come on in the outfield. I believe that's Harvey. No, it's Vermeulen at the back.
Harvey.
It is Harvey?
Yes.
I was right the first time. Looks like all the same for Football St George. Temperatures in excess of 35 degrees right now. This one is going to be difficult for the players. Crane. And Nicole just can't quite keep that one in play. But yeah, Harvey's come back and Emmett Shah has come forward. Is the change from Auckland. Crane. Off of Vidakovic, Albert trying to punch it wide. Nicole looking for the flip, can't quite find it, but a 2-on-1 violation. Will give Auckland the ball, they need to open up. Both members currently on the right-hand side for Auckland. The members Lloyd needs to switch over.
No real option for McCall to go to here. Now he's got the singular option.
Nicole punching it long, nobody on the left wing, however. Will be a goal kick for Football St George.
Looked like a bit of a mix-up there in the Auckland formation.
Yeah, I think they're trying to communicate to Angus now which side of the field he needs to be on. Turnbull. Long ball for Albert. Crane now. Nicole. That ball in the air once more. They're going to play on. Last touch off of Auckland, and Football St George will have a throw in. Crane. Albert. Great ball, Vidakovic. And the second chance there for Vidakovic, heading finish, it's wide.
Good interplay again. A bit of a lucky ricochet, but it got through to Jake Vidakovic. Tried to use the corner of his guard to redirect it, which was very smart, but just wide of the post.
And that's the sort of thing that Football St George are missing in that first half. Yes, they got the goal, but they couldn't break into the final third. They've got their first time of asking them in the second half as Albert chases that one, but puts it wide. It will be a throw in for Auckland.
Bit of a dangerous setup here. Got a great ball down the line.
Gets it past Shah, and now Crane with it. These two will tussle on the wing that goes out. Will St George with it once more. Crane. Albert through to Vidakovic. It's a shot, but it's saved. Crane keeping it alive. Harvey now at the top of the box. Shah. Crane out wide. Vidakovic can't find the open net. Crane now battling with Shah. Touch of metal. Play on. In fact, no. We're going to go back for the contact. They're for each other. Make sure which way the call is going to go. Football St George now with the free kick. Just on the edge of the attacking third. Crane looks to his right. Vidakovic off the triangle. And that ball rolls away and Vidakovic can't get the shot. But a 2-on-1 will give Auckland the ball.
So close again there. Just a couple of miss-hits, just not quite connecting how they'd like. Or else I think that would have been another goal for St George.
It's like a bit of a diamond formation here for Auckland FC at the moment. And it's Lloyd playing more of a number 9 role. Shah battling with Crane. Back pass, Nicole tries to pitch it one through and it can't go there. Nicole though all the way to the limb. Shah wants Ambrose Lloyd to stay wide. Nicole finding space, that cross has got no heat on it. Possibly the only thing without heat on it in this building right now. Shah running with Turnbull. And a 2-on-1 violation will give Auckland a fantastic opportunity. The Auckland FC bench is now up and about. They sense the opportunity. Lloyd sent to the middle. Nicole. Turnbull, it's off his chair awkwardly. Crane over the recover. And another foul. This time it's Auckland FC with the 2. Pressure relieved for Football St George.
Bit of a misread there from Turnbull, almost deflected into his own net, but Crane saved the day off the line.
Might have been having a little bit of a flashback to the opening match of the tournament where 30 seconds in, he has a straight miss and puts it in his net. Keeps it clean this time. Nicole. All the way upfield. Can't get around it. Oh, it very nearly does, however. It's a goal kick to Football St George. So we have 14 minutes left in this game. Turnbull. Vidakovic upfield. All the way out wide. Battling hard with Nicole. To the byline. Vidakovic tries to flip it. Doesn't get any contact though. Crane. Can he find the turn? No, he can't. Just happy to let it roll to the sideline. Nicole though keeps it in. Still battling these 2. Back pass. Vidakovic. Bit of a miss hit. Shah upfield. It's on the right hand side of Nicole, but Vidakovic is there. Crane punching through. Big chance, and it's gone through for Football St George's second.
Unlucky deflection there by Shah, but I don't think it would have made a difference if he avoided it, as Albert looked like he was there on the follow-up. Great bit of play from St George to get the goal.
Fantastic bit of play by Football St George. They now lead by 2, and if Auckland want to get a point, they need to get 2 goals in 12 minutes. That might be too much. Shah though, feeding an interception in the attacking third. Battling hard with Jordan Crane. Gets the back pass. Nicole has to charge in. Vidakovic clearing. Albert back to Vidakovic. No 2-on-1 there. Running forward. It's behind the tape. We'll look around to play first. Crane. Looking wide, Vidakovic opening up, Harvey with a great stop. Crane trying to keep it alive. Vidakovic. Albert shooting, Harvey's there. Now the ball rolls out of play. Football St George with another throw in. Auckland FC want to make a sub. Crane goes at the wall. Harvey able to drive it out. Now Albert. Flipped away. Crane. Doesn't get much of a touch on it. Harvey now up out of the box. Still with it. Still with it 3/4 of the way up the field now. Trying to find the option. At the moment the option is battle, and now the keeper has been beaten. Needs some support. Shah able to shut it down. And now the play it goes to allow Auckland to reset. Football St George with another throw in. Douglas Lloyd will be called off. And it will be Vermeulen who comes on. Vermeulen immediately marks up with Vidakovic. Crane tries to go for Vidakovic. Bumps forward. There's a good contest near the post. Nicole driving it out. Albert, flick pass, only one there. Harvey though over the track and run. Battling with Crane. Out wide it goes. It is Jordan Crane and it throws out the play for a goal here.
He did very well there to keep it in. Couldn't quite see from our vantage point, but he raced around the outside, kept it in. Unlucky that he couldn't do more with it.
Harvey, Football St George will go to their bench in a moment. Albert. Vidakovic, Albert there. Harvey with a stop. It's a 2-on-1 violation. And we will have our substitution. And it'll be Jake Vidakovic coming off. It'll be O'Donovan coming on for his first minutes of the afternoon. Harvey. Albert punching. Now with Shah. Battling O'Donovan, the fresh player. Shah giving a bit of shoulder, and that's a bit too much for the referees liking. And Emmett Shah will go in the book.
That could have been for repeated infringements, possibly.
It didn't look particularly egregious in and of itself, so I reckon repeated will be the reasoning. It's the third yellow card we've seen on this court in 3 matches. Ryan Seth got one for leaving the field of play, and then Tristan Peters got one for repeated contact calls. There's now Auckland breaking upfield. Is this the start of the comeback? Nicole, straight out Turnbull, it's got in the air, it's off of his hand, and we'll have a set ball. On the edge of the box for Auckland FC. Auckland FC want another sub next out. Vermeulen flicked away. Shah. Vermeulen just didn't get back there. Albert's flipping it back to Vermeulen. Takes the shot. Finds the back of the net. Is this the start of the comeback for Auckland FC?
Only a few minutes left, yeah, but that was a brilliant shot there by Shah. Split the defense right through the middle, a lot of power. Even though it was only a quarter circle turn, sometimes that's all you need.
And Emmett Shah scores the goal and gets subs off straight away. Nonetheless, Auckland FC, they've finally broken through, and this game is alive with 6.5 to go.
Another danger sideline here, all 3 St George players ball hawking.
Well, O'Donovan not able to chase that one, but it will be another ball. In fact, Football St George will hit the ball this time. They'll be trying to restore the margin to 2. And O'Donovan with a shot, it's gone wide. Fantastic effort.
Great touch there by Finn O'Donovan. Sent it perfectly out wide. One of those ones that's sort of halfway between a pass and a shot, though. And they always seem to just graze by the pass. The post, sorry.
They never seem to curl towards the post. They always curl away from it. That's
yeah,
Nicole.
I've had far too many of those ones.
Yeah. Auckland FC now on the ball. Nicole battling Albert. And the ball has been judged to have gone out of play. McCall hasn't been told yet, but we will go back for the throw-in. Five minutes and change in this one. Auckland, they've got life now. McCall. Through it goes. Crane. O'Donovan. The Muirland forced to run around and try and keep the ball within this triangle. Earns a 2-on-1 violation by doing so.
Auckland looking to set something up here.
I'd like to see the Auckland players wider. Lloyd finally moves wider, but I think the Muirland's just not in great position. Tries to not dummy it through. Turnbull. The Muirland puts it past Turnbull. It's going to go wide. Crane hangs onto it. And rolls it out of play. Auckland FC get the throw. I think that ball was for the miss though. Crane probably could have left it.
Probably, but you never know in those situations.
Yeah,
can't take the risk.
Can't take the risk when the leader's won. Goes to the right-hand side of McCall. O'Donovan punching forward. Harvey, the last man. It's gone behind him. O'Donovan, can he track onto it? Yes, he can. To the byline. Behind the keeper. Can he dribble it in? No. And now for Muirland with it. Goes past Crane. It's a touch finder at best. St George will get the throw. 3.5 minutes to go. Crane looking for Albert. McCall with it. Flicks past Albert. O'Donovan wanted it, but Muirland able to track it down. No 2-on-1 there. Albert. O'Donovan tries to have a shot. Doesn't quite connect. Cole battling with Crane. To Muirland. Upfield. It's behind O'Donovan. Lloyd, can he make there? No! Turnbull watches it roll past with a great opportunity for Auckland FC.
Yeah, good play there. I think it was Vermeulen who sent the shot flying out towards this left wing. Almost a great dummy play by Angus. If it was more on target, that would have been one for red faces in the goals.
Turnbull. Now McCall keeps it alive. I think it was St George. I'm going to have another sub in a moment. Or at least they're thinking about it on the bench. McCall bursting through. Only to keep it to beat. Turnbull puts it wide. Calls a triangle from Auckland FC. But Muirland gets dummied out by Mitch Albert. And we are playing on all the way down the other end. The Muirland running with Crane. Final 2 minutes of this one. And now a whistle. It'll be a 2-on-1, but it's a contact call in fact against Jordan Crane. Now McCall. Jordan Crane still having a word with the referee. I think this might be more of a slow the van down than actually question the rules. McCall. Crane's on his rear. McCall driving forward. Crane needs to be very careful with the back wheel of McCall there. McCall now running it through. Gideon Crane. Options in the middle. Chooses to run it direct. A little bit of force now against the Football St George keeper. Gets a flick away. But Muirland's there. Punching. McCall back pass, and that's from the wrong way. O'Donovan now can fast break. Harvey shutting down, needs to find the pass and cannot. O'Donovan getting it to the corner. It will be a goal kick for Auckland, but they're all the way down the wrong end of the park with maybe a minute to go.
Dying embers of the game here. Auckland really need to speed it up a little bit if they're looking for this late equaliser.
Harvey. Too much for Vermeulen to chase on to. But will St George up at the ball, and no, will slow things right down here. Upfield beats the lines. Harvey now turns and runs. But that is full time here on court one. Football St George will bet the 3 points over Auckland. A very tense game. 2 goals for St George, 1 for Auckland. Dimitri, final thoughts?
Yeah, very tense game. Like we said, it's hot out here, so some of the passes were a bit lethargic, but that's a big part to do with the chairs overheating. I thought Auckland might have been able to smash one at the end. They were playing pretty well, but St George hold on, and a couple of great goals and a great game.
They were certainly coming home with a wet sail, but I couldn't bet there just in time. St George 2, Auckland 1. We thank you for joining us. I hope that we see you in the next one.
Thank you.
All right, everybody, we are live for this 2 p.m. game here on Court 1 between Westvale Olympic and Hills United today. Hills United in all right form this week with a monumental 1-1 draw to the Wanderers. Yesterday's, apologies. Westvale struggling to find a little bit of form. Haven't had a win yet. Lost, I believe, 7-1 to Melbourne City this morning. Hoping to do a little bit better than that. Today, I'm your commentator, Jet Taylor. I'm joined by a good friend of mine and expert power chair football analyst, Nate Diacono.
Hello.
Nate, how are you, mate?
I'm good. I think it's going to be a good game to watch and commentate today.
Yep, we hope so. All right,
I do.
team sheets for us today. For Westvale, we have number 7, Chris Casares, number 10, Dylan Azzopardi, number 11, Joe Salo, and number 13, Lucas Timotheu. And for Hills, we have number 5, Prag Sharma, the super sub, number 7, Abdullah Karim, 8, Asim Sodi, number 10, Patrick Nolan, number 13, Matt Mallows, number 14, Alyssa Galea, and number 30, Lachlan Ninham. At the moment on Court 2, there is no match, so there's no need to go to any other live stream at the moment. Nate, what is your prediction for this game today, with all your knowledge?
From all my knowledge so far, I think it's going to be a good game to watch. I think Hills United might come on top, but I do think it will be a close one in the end. What do you think?
I think based on the form that we've seen so far from both sides, I think Hills obviously look to be the better side. Westvale unable to find a win as of yet. Obviously with 4 players being a massive detriment to the 2 to 3 game a day schedule.
Yeah.
I think both teams are bound to have a bit of fatigue, but I think the ability of Hills will hopefully shine through in this one, as both teams just have their team talks now. All right, as the clock strikes 2, the referee brings the ball to the middle. So we look to be getting ready to get this game underway. The Westvale starting 4, very expected, as they've only submitted 4 players.
Yeah.
That being Salo, Azzopardi, Timotheu, and Casares. Starting 4 for Hills being Mallows, Sodi, Karim, and Sharma, by the looks of things, with Nolan, Galea, and I believe that to be Ninham. Starting off. United. So ref does the toss here. Westvale look to be getting... Oh, Hills get the kickoff. Okay.
Yeah,
about
do
to
you
get
think
underway
we
here.
will expect a really hard start from Hills United?
They'll be looking to come out of the gates, yeah, I think so.
Looking to score almost instantly. Not going to play defensive, just going to go straight out, are they?
I guess so, yes. We'll see how much they respect Westvale going into this.
Yeah.
Westvale sort of throughout this tournament being known as the team to beat, which I disagree with. I think Westvale have shown some great signs, some great teams. As the referee blows their whistle, we get underway. Karim.
Here we go.
Plays to Sodi, tries to flick it past Timothy, is unsuccessful. Unable to keep the ball in play. And Hills already with their first attacking set piece of the game. Karim now, lining it up. Passes it off to Sodi. Might look to find Karim on the line here. We'll see what he can do with it. Does play Karim. Karim across his face to goal. Sharma's just not there, unluckily. Vital touch there from Casares to get that one out of danger, but Hills still knocking at the door early on here.
Good start from Hills.
Very good start.
Already putting on early pressure.
Sodi taking again. Looking to find Karim once more. Across the face of goal, same thing. Salo there for the block.
Westvale have a very, very unique defensive formation I'm seeing here.
How so?
Someone behind the goalkeeper, and they've got two almost pressing.
That's what they've chosen. I see Karim dummies. Sharma's open.
Oh,
Just veers it wide. Unlucky from the super sub there. Of course, known as the super sub. After coming on and after 20 seconds scoring for Hills United in their clash against the Wanderers yesterday. Salo now to try and get the reset for Westvale. Salo lining it up. He swings, tries to find Casares. Not as far as Sharma, who finds Timotheo, unluckily for him. Goes back to him. Sodi now has a shot on goal. Just behind it. Just misjudged from here as that hits our commentary table. Casares now. Timotheo very close to the taker here. As is Azapati. Great flick from Timotheo to find Azapati there. They exchange passes, but Karim's just there to cut it out. Sharma to Karim. Back to Sharma there. He can get the best of Casares here, he does. He's on the byline, see if he can get the flick back to Karim. He's able to, he finds him. Karim across the face of goal, well done by Casares there to cover his ground. Very, very large amount of pressure here from Hills early on. Sharma gets the flick again, Karim spins. Ooh, save from Salo. 2-on-1 is the call there against Westvale. With Casares was out of his box. This will be a deadly free kick for Hills right on the edge of the box. Let's see what they can do here. Nate?
Yeah, this is a great chance for them to start scoring early pressure.
Of course, couldn't have said it better myself, mate. Karim looking to be the taker here. Sharma the target man.
Or not.
The scene looking to take here. Might look for Sharma or Karim. As a party on Mallows at the back, he finds Karim. He spins. Slightly mishits it. Sharma goes for it. Karim to Sodi. Bit of a nothing pass there from Sodi, sadly. Finds Casares, but they get the ball back. Sodi, a mishit.
Westvale have been still pretty solid in the defence. Not giving up too many chances
Yeah, I would
quite
say
yet.
they've weathered the storm quite well, Nate.
And they've also, when they have the ball, they have shown us that they can play with it and they can get up the field. So I think it could be closer than we expect.
I agree. Timotheo is a great player. Here he is now. He's contesting well. He gets the better of Sharma there. Now he has the task. Getting around Karim, which is not an easy one. Karim now finds Sodi. Karim gets it up the field very well. Can Sharma get the touch? He hits it with the back of his chair. Not what he would have deemed ideal. That's okay. Casares now. Really trying to work with Timotheo as the orchestrators for this squad here. They find each other now. Casares gets it, just pokes it past Sharma really expertly. See if he can get through now. Sharma does very well now, actually, to find Karim there. Karim unable to find Soddy. Timothy does find Soddy. He spins. He puts Sharma through beautifully. Can he get the flick past Salo? He's trying. He gets past Salo. Tries to flick back inside. Bit forcing from Sharma there. Perhaps he got a bit eager.
Very well done from the keeper there, I must say.
Yeah,
got his timing expert there.
Yeah, very well defended there. But a bit eager from Sharma to get himself into that situation there. And a free kick against him for it. Casares lets it roll. Not without getting a touch on the way through though. It does go out. Karim now. As a party intercepts. Trying to find Timothy. But believe Hills. Yes, the call is Hills for another side ball throw-in. Karim winds. Soddy lets it roll off his chair. Salah has to make the save there. Ball bounces up slightly, but it will be a corner. What do you think the plan is here, Nate?
No?
What do you think the plan is here?
I think they might try and switch the play over here.
Plays to Soddy.
Yes.
Gets it to Sharma.
Oh,
it goes
great
in.
goal.
Very, very well executed from Hills there. I believe every outfield player touched the ball. From Karim to Asim, with finally Prague at the end. That's very well executed.
You could see the plan from the start, and they executed it to perfection, and they got their reward.
Yeah, beautifully played there from Hills. See if Westvale can muster up a response. As a party, hits it forward, not as far as Karim though. Hills have come back out hungry here. They want to put more on the scoreboard. Soddy to Karim, they're stringing passes together now. Casares cuts one out there. Casares here. Flicks around Soddy. The call is 2-on-1 against Westvale. That is not what they want right after they've conceded a goal. Another offensive set piece.
Well, they scored from one last time. I think they might be able to do it again here if they set up how they did last time.
If they set up well, Karim is very good at delivering balls here, as is Soddy, depending on the taker. And Sharma definitely has the ability to get on the end of him. Karim here, looking for Soddy, finds him.
Good intercept.
Good block there from Casares. Coming to our commentary box, forcing my co-commentator to make the intercept.
They're looking very threatening at the start of this game, not giving Westvale anything Hills United.
Ball has barely been in that half all game. It's a statement from Hills, I must say. Soddy now, looking to Karim on the byline. Across the face of goal does Karim. Finds Soddy once more. Tries to pass it, but can't get his angle right. He does now. Karim keeps it in.
It's out wide.
Soddy flicks it. Salo commanding his box quite well there. He's able to withstand the pressure that Hills posed there. Salo now to reset. Good passage of play that from Hills. See if Westvale can replicate it now. Timothy hits it at Mallows. We might have just had his first touch of the game. Now in contest with Casares.
Not giving each other anything.
Very, very aggressive from both here. Good aggression.
Westvale have come away with it.
Casares gets a nice flick. Karim just fakes out Timothy with his just expertly. Now he's on the run, trying to chase this ball down, which he does. Very, very maturely just lets that one go out. Intercepts in his own half and earns the hit in, throwing in the others. Very, very well done there from Karim.
He's running the play for Hills United today. You can tell every play starts with him and ends with him.
Former Aussie international, Abdullah Karim. Salo with the block. Karim happy to let it go out for a corner, and it does. Second corner of the game for Hills. They're 1-on-1 so far. Let's see if they can go 2 from 2. Timothy very tight on Soddy here. He won't have much space to work. Let's see what he can do. Flicks it in between. Great save from Casares there. In the right place. Soddy spins. He's just out of the way.
Oh, can Westvale break now?
It almost looked like they could. Soddy just covering his bases expertly. As a party, just has to get that one out. Halfway through the first half here. 8 minutes plus stoppage to play. It's been all Hills so far. Karim in. Soddy lets it bounce. Contact from Casares there. Oh, against Casares. Against Karim, sorry. Sub now coming on for Hills United. There's the super sub, known as the super sub, Prag Sharma. Becomes a sub and makes way for Lachlan Ninham, number 30, looking to make his stamp on the game. As a party to Salo, that's dangerous that. Soddy pounces immediately, knows the magnitude of that ball. He has it now on the byline. Salo, very meticulous here to not let that ball in. Casares now trying to drive it out of his own half, get a bit of something for Westvale going. Karim doesn't want that to happen though. They get the flick, not without a bit of contact. Timothy, great spin. As a party gets the shot off, save from Mallows there.
Keeper read that one very well to get across.
He runs a podcast, Matthew Mallows. Very well done from him there. Sim Soddy now gets the flick. Can he find Karim? Is he equal to it? Karim keeps it in very well. Flicks his chair. Perfect technique there. Perhaps could find Ninham now. Ninham moving away as to not cause a 2-on-1.
Solid defence there from Westvale.
Yeah, definitely. 2-on-1's a call against Hills there. Ninham and Soddy just a bit bunched. Just a lack of communication there to their detriment. Casares to take the free kick now. Casares lining up. Possibly looking for Timothy, he does. Timothy equal to it. Karim not taking any chances now.
Another 2-on-1 call.
Another 2-on-1 call, this time against Westvale. I think that one's just slightly within the 3-metre boundary.
It's been happening a lot. There's at least been already 4 or 5 calls for that.
Yeah, slightly bunched this game now. Karim trying to fake out Timothy. Doesn't really work. But the last touch there did come off Timothy, and Hills will get the ball back there. The winger, Asim Soddy. Finds Karim. What can he do? Finds Soddy. Soddy perfectly pokes that ball in behind. Well in from Salo as well. To clear his lines there.
He's been very good today, Westvale's keeper.
Salo.
Hasn't made a mistake. He can read the play very well. And he's been helping his team out.
Yeah, he's been equal to it for a good portion of this game. Besides the goal, which was very well worked.
Yeah.
Asim now. Asim Soddy. Another 2-on-1 against Westvale. We've really got to fix this up. If you give Hills this many chances, they will eventually capitalise, as they already have.
Yeah, this is something that's got to change for Westvale, or it's going to start costing them soon.
Yeah, definitely so.
Especially the way they scored off the first set piece.
Yeah, they've shown they can score off a set piece. They'll be eager to try again. A lot of players in and around that penalty area. Karim just observing. Goes for Ninham. He gets it back. But Salo putting the pressure on. Very well read from him. Once more. Salo tries to get around Karim, but it's a tall task. Unlike Karim himself. Karim now. With the ball, doing very, very well. Finds a seam Soddy. Oh, Ninham just isn't in the right spot. Not the spot a seam Soddy wanted him to be.
It was a good idea though.
Great idea.
That was executed. That would have been a second goal for Hills.
Very great distribution there from Asim Soddy. And Karim, who found him. Timotheu now.
Oh, great intercept.
Yeah, well snuffed out from Ninham. Very close there, the Westvale players again. Asim now. Asim Soddy. Probably trying to flick back to Karim here, who's there for him.
Strong defence here from Westvale.
Yeah, Casares covers his base as well there. What can Mallows do? Distributes, finds Timotheu. That will be a Westvale ball. Now approaching the tail end of this half. Westvale maybe hoping to get a goal back. Or just keep the score as is. Let's keep the second half as competitive as they can. Sorry. Cyrus now. Cyrus wants something from this, you can tell. Looking for Timotheu, you'd imagine. He does. Timotheu lets it roll by him, and as does Mallows. And surely, Hills will get the reset that they want here. Be able to just work it back out of their own half. Minute 25 on the clock. Without stoppage time. Mallows lining up his kick. Looks at Karim. Gets what he wants, but Casares there to intercept. Casares again now, see what he can do. Ah, unlucky from him. A lot of pressure there from Karim. Forced him to drive the ball out. Karim now very well done to get past Azapati there. Just a great fake of his chair. Can he do the same for Casares? Tries to get around him. Just trying to use pure speed. There's contact against Casares here. This will be a direct free kick. Karim turning, trying to fake out, bounces off Soddy. Mistake from him there, but he's got the ball back. Rare mistake from Soddy there. Cyrus there to intercept. Putting some pressure on Karim, let's see what he can do. Bit of a coming together there. And it will go against Casares once more. It's twice now. It's a stern warning to him. One more and he'll be in the book. You'd think. Karim looking to get on the end of this one. Let's see if he can. Himself or Ninham. Karim possibly doesn't get the pass he wanted. But he's got the ball in a good position. Well done from Casares there. Just to get some possession for his team at the end of this half. Soddy and Casares now challenging for the ball. Soddy gets the better. They're driving the ball out now. It goes in the way of Westvale. See if any attacks can be started by Westvale here.
Well, they have shown the capability of getting up the field and causing problems.
They have.
I think if a goal here just before half-time could really unsettle Hills.
Well, let's see if they can produce it now. Chris Casares, the main man for Westvale this tournament. Looking for Azapati. Great flick from him. No one there to receive it. Casares spins and it goes straight out. Karim now with possession of the ball. Azapati gets a nice touch on it. Drives at Karim now. Casares pokes the ball through. Mallow should be there for it. He is. Sodi now trying to get himself equal to this ball, as is Casares. As the referee blows for half-time, the current score, Hills United 0, Westvale Olympic 0. Hills 1, sorry, Westvale Olympic 0, apologies. As we go into this half-time break. Nate, what do you think of that half?
I think Hills definitely dominated, but Westfield's defence was strong the whole game, just letting in the one chance. I think they're tight at the back and they still have a chance of coming back in this game and causing an upset.
Yeah, I think it will be detrimental to Hills. They haven't put their chances away within this first half. It does sort of invite Westvale back into this game.
Both teams have been playing very well individually and as a team, though.
All right, we'll see how the second half pans out. Catch you then. Thank you. All right, everybody, we are back live for the second edition of this contest between Hills United and West Valley Olympic. The current score, Hills United up by 1 goal as a result of a very well-worked corner. The start of the first half is kick-off here, Chris Casares to take. Nate, what are you looking to see from the second half?
I'm looking to see improvement from West Valley, especially on the attack. Unfortunately, in the first half, their attack was only a little bit off counters and they were being dominated. But this half, we could see at half-time they were having a really good talk with the team and their coach, so I think they'll improve.
Well, they've looked to come out a touch more aggressive here. Also, as we can see, Patrick Nolan has come on for who I believe to be Lachlan Ninham. Joe Salo with the ball now. Patrick Nolan contesting there. Casares now working the ball out of his own half. See what he can do. Gets the flick off very well. Timothy is there. But I don't think he can do what he would like with it.
This is a great battle in the middle here. Not giving each other anything.
Very well contested there as the same Sodi gets away. Joe Salo watching. Timothy challenging. As you can see here. Very tight here in the corner of the field. Karim misses the ball. Mallows has to make an intervention, and he does very well. Goes in quite heavy on Casares there. Referee deems play on. Mallows gets the flick. Is Sodi there? He is. Can he weave it in between Salo and Casares? Oh, it's very close.
This is a good chance here for Hills.
He's knocking on the door. Well kept out by the two. Asim reduced to forcing the throw in there. At the end of that exchange. Karim to hit in. Sodi across goal. Well blocked. Timotheo on the break now. He's through as a party in support. A bit of friendly fire there between Mallows and Sodi.
It's been a very similar start. Hills United dominating with possession, already creating early chances.
Bit more into end though, which I like to see.
Yeah, they're coming on the counter a little bit more strongly now, Westvale.
2-on-1 on the edge of the box here for Westvale. Timotheo looks to be the taker.
This could be a good chance to equal the score.
Indirect here. He'll probably look to find Casares, and Casares will look to have a poke. He does. Casares spins.
Oh,
Miss hits it. That would have been their best chance of the game.
good signs for Westvale though. First real attack of the game so far.
Good opening signs in the first sort of couple minutes. This half. Mallows now to give Hills the get out of jail free card. Give them the reset here that they need. Karim now finds Sodi. Very well done from him. Sodi tries to thread the needle as well. Unsuccessfully. Bit of contact there. Ref deems it fair play. Karim. Bit aggressive there from Karim. Good aggression. But the referee deemed it to be over the line. Flinkura Westvale free kick. Karim now having a word with the ref. Casares takes, finds Timotheo. He has a shot again. Karim lets it go. Casares now. Westvale mustering up a bit of an attack here.
Yeah, they've had a lot more possession already than they had in the first half. Already coming out with strong intent.
Yeah, good sustained bit of pressure here from Westvale. Drove in the second half. Timotheo now. Casares with it. Tries to flick past Abs. Timotheo, another capable player. And as a party get there, he cannot. 2-on-1 against Westvale. Timotheo and Casares there, just a bit close for the ref's liking. And Hills will get this reset. Hopefully work their way up the pitch. Court, may I say. Nolan to play back to Karim. Soddy very well positioned there to get himself. And Salo.
Very well worked play from Hills United.
Westphal dealing with it though. Karim now. Bit of aggression there on Casares. Casares gets a pass off to Timothy. He spin. Sorry, he doesn't spin. What am I talking about? Salo in contest with Nolan now. Salo doing very well there to give Timothy the time to get back behind the ball. Nolan now not giving up. It's a bit of forward movement, but Salo still in control. Gets the flick. Karim's in the middle. Pokes at it. Salo covers his ground very well there. And Westvale happy to deal with another attack there.
Very well defended there by Westvale.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Two on one there against Hills once more.
I think that's been a problem for both sides today, that 2-on-1 call.
Yeah, just a bit of lack of spacing in moments there. Players bound to get eager. Casares spins, just misses it. If he made connection with that, could have been ugly for Matthew Mellows. Karim now deep within his own half. Attempts to get some field position. Does very well with Sodi.
Very well played. Another 2-on-1 call.
They earn the 2-on-1 as well. It's just a testament to the talent of Asim Sodi. Very well worked from him. Now a sub for Hills United. Great rotation from James Mallows there. The coach of Hills United. Getting the super sub back on. Let's see if he can live up to his name now. Matthew Mallows calling out instructions. Sharma unmarked. Will he look to him? He will. Sharma, great ball to Karim there. Casares covering his ground. Sharma tries to find Karim, there's not enough on it. Eventually it gets there. Sharma, as a party, tries to get it on the turn. Not as much power as he would have found ideal. Very well done to get the flick off though. Casares finds him back. And the 2-on-1 call, they're just a little bit too close. Good signs though from Westvale, don't you think?
They've been coming out a lot more this half, not playing as defensive. They want to score the goal. They want to win this game, you can tell.
They might see it as a slightly more probable game to get something out of than their game this morning against Melbourne, where they did score a goal, in fact.
If they did it against Melbourne, they can do it here against Hills.
With the right preparation and the right setups, I agree with you. As a goal kick goes now. Soddy turns around the ball there. Timothy contests very well, gets the flick off. He's got no support, very little. Backs himself though against Karim, trying to get something from this. Backwards now is Timothy. As a party needs to get out or else he calls a 2-on-1. Referee puts the whistle in her mouth and changes her mind. Karim keeps the ball in. It will be a Hills ball right in front of our commentary box. We'll see how this one plays out in excruciating detail. Karim hits it. Whole ball did leave the field of play there from Karim. Tried to hit it right down the line. Just unlucky from him.
He's been very good today, Karim.
Very, very experienced player. Representing Australia in the 2023 World Cup, scoring a very important goal against Uruguay, as many of you may remember. Casares spins there, puts as a party on, just misses there. Very good passage of play there, unlucky. Karim now with the ball back in play. Casares putting the pressure on. This half, Westvale have probably been the better side.
Yeah, apart from maybe the first 2 minutes when Hills were on top, Westvale have dominated possession, getting the ball up the field a little bit more.
It's a problem with Westvale though. In
the final, final third.
Yeah, in every game I've seen them play, they've actually been the better team for a good portion of each of those games, even against Melbourne City. For a good portion of that second half, they were the better side, but were unable to convert.
Yeah, they're almost just lacking something in that final third that can put the ball in the goal today.
Yeah, a team that just lacks that tiny bit of direction at the final third.
Just like that play, they got it up the field very nicely, but in that final third, again, just struggling with the ball.
Yeah, Casares spins now, very well done. As a party, not on the end of it,
probably the best chance they've had so far, apart from the free kick.
Casares doing very well to set up here. Setting up both Timotheo and as a party with expert technique. Karim now receiving the goal kick. Offensive 2-on-1 there from Westvale. I believe Casares just a touch close. Karim here. Let's see what he can do. Sharma hits it into Casares. They're in contest now. They drive the ball out of the field of play. And Hills do get the benefit of the doubt there. First big attack of the game here for Hills.
Westvale have got to be careful here. If Hills score, it's going to be very hard to come back from here.
All that great work undone there. Karim happy to let the ball go out and go again. Karim here. Bounce off Salo and Casares. Stayed in the field of play somehow. Slightly misplaced the goalpost. Soddy now. Karim rotating very well. There's a bit of contact again from Casares. A few times he's been pulled up for that now. Karim the taker. Sharma free at the back post. Casares would be looking to cut this out though, indefinitely. Perhaps looking to change takers? No, just instructions from Karim. He really wants a goal from this. Let's see what he can do.
Very similar circumstance to how they scored their first goal. Can they do it again?
Oh, Soddy tried to just sneak that in between Salo and Casares.
Can they get a counter here?
Casares on the counter. Very, very talented is Casares.
Very well cut out by Mallows.
But Mallows,
read the play beautifully.
Very, very talented as well to hit that off Casares and win possession back for his team. As a party, well cut out there, but Karim mature enough to keep the ball. Karim now. Plays Soddy.
Lack of communication there from Hills United.
Soddy slightly misplaced the ball, as Sharma didn't, and Sharma was not where he wanted him to be. See if Westvale can capitalise. Timotheo at the end of it. Oh, good save there from Mallows. Great positioning. Timotheo fizzles it back in. Casares.
Very nice play there from Westvale. You can almost feel that there might be a goal coming here for them.
Feel something in the air here for Westvale. Very good passage of play for them. Throughout this whole second half, I'd argue.
They've been the better team this second half, in my opinion. The Hills United's defence haven't been giving them anything.
No. Referee raises the flag for 3 in the box. 3 in the box is a rule where 3 or more defenders from one team cannot be caught in the box, or else there's an indirect free kick for the other team on top of the box.
This could be a very good chance for Westvale. We saw last free kick they had, they got very close to scoring.
Yeah, I believe it was, I'm not sure if it was Soddy or Karim. One caught lingering for just a touch too long. Mallows yelling out instructions there. I'm sure the broadcast can hear him. Casares looking to hit this ball in. Believe it to be indirect. Referee hasn't signalled yet. Apologies. Referee just making sure the positioning's right. That all players are within 5 metres. Or outside of the 5 metres, apologies. Casares here. He knows this is important. See what he can do. Goes for the near post. Mallow's more than equal to it though. It's a penalty. Penalty against Mallows there. Ball hit to our commentary box there. Mallow's just a bit too aggressive in the box there.
This could be what Westvale have been waiting for, and they've ultimately deserved it this second half.
It's the pinnacle.
But they've put on the pressure, they've come up with chances, and this is their reward.
See if Casares, the main man for Westvale throughout this whole tournament, to see if he can convert against Mallows here. Goalkeeper obviously not allowed to move until the ball is hit. So a rule change from past nationals. Very, very favourite to the taker here. See if Casares can take. And he does. Very well done there from Casares. Just hits it into the corner.
They've deserved it, Westvale.
Not too much Mallows can do there.
Do you think this will bring out more aggression from Hills United to try and get that goal in the last minute and a half?
I think this will bring out aggression from both sides. In fact, this is the first common game I've called all tournament that both teams have scored in. So we'll see how the final couple minutes of this game plays out. Is there a sub now? Mallows looks to be having technical issues no longer.
This is going to be a very, very good last couple of minutes here.
Very fiery last couple of minutes here. Karim tries to get around it. Just loses control of the ball there. Westvale will be frothing at that. Casares just been instrumental this game.
Especially the second half, he's led his team to that goal and he took the penalty as well.
Yeah, Casares.
Oh, lack of communication there again from Hills United.
Karim losing possession of the ball again. Number 7, the captain, trying to make something happen for his side here. As a party watchful, as is Timothy. Can he get to it first? Timothy does.
Very well done from Sharma, putting on some pressure.
As a party, they both go in hard there. Let's see what direction. The ball goes in the direction of Westvale. The momentum is all with Westvale at the moment. Let's see what they can do with it.
Can they get a late one?
Wouldn't it be incredible? First win of the tournament. This is looking to be their first points of the tournament, I believe, as well.
Oh, they've earned it.
Have they earned it the second half? They have just been immense.
Played very, very well in the second half.
Karim just looking to relieve a bit of pressure there. Salo not letting it happen. To a seam though. Oh, it's all undone. Westvale just caught a bit far forward there. Very well done from Asim Sodi, taking their chance. The commentator's curse is a real thing.
Caught on the counter there. And all it takes is one chance in this game. And that could be it. And that's what happened.
With players
very well
with the
worked.
ability of Karim and Sodi, you can't be giving them that much space there. Westvale will be kicking themselves. All that work.
It's been definitely against the run of play.
Definitely. All that work in the second half.
In all due fairness to Hills United, they definitely deserved
Timothy.
2 goals in the second half.
Yeah,
in the first half.
Karim just looking for field position there. Just gets it deep in Westvale's half. They're going to have to work their way forward now.
Not long left.
Little to no time left on the clock. You'd imagine 1 or 2 minutes. Casares unchallenged. Plays to Salo. Salo under pressure.
Can they get another one?
Salo flick pass, but Casares luckily there. Main man for Westvale. Casares now. Very well worked to get past Karim. Man formerly of Melbourne City, I believe. Finds as a party. Can he find it back inside to Casares? He can. Timothy's not there. Oh. Casares gets the ball off. Karim more than happy to just let that one go out for a goal kick. Hills have nowhere to be now.
That could be it.
Just trying to run down the clock. Goes out for a throw in. The referee blows full time. Final score, Hills 2, Westvale Olympic 1. Great work there from Westvale in the second half. Hills showing the maturity in that, being the better side and able to take their chances when they could. Nate, what did you think of that game?
I think we were right with our predictions early on. It would be a close game. Hills definitely dominated the first half. They should have scored at least 2 or 3, but they didn't take their chances. And then Westvale in the second half just came out as a different team wanting to win this game, and they almost did.
Again, a team possessed in the second half, Westvale. They'll be looking to have that translate over to their other games, as that was an immense effort from them. Just unlucky.
The one last play, very, very well done by Sodi and Karim to win it at the end.
Yeah, very, very mature there. And all right, well, Nate, I thank you for joining me. I've enjoyed this broadcast. We'll catch you for the next game. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. That's just the door closing. I know, but that makes me kick away. Yeah, good. I'm glad. Oh, a little bit. Keep your heart pumping.
No. You're fine.
Welcome back to the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre. This match might well be the match of the day. River City Futsal taking on Melbourne City. My name is Tom Byrne. I'm joined on the mic by Matthew Mallows.
Hello, Tom. How are we?
I am good, thanks, Matt. How are you?
Good.
You've just come off a pretty big match.
Oh. Wasn't that a good game to... I hope it was a good game to watch because I felt zooted afterwards after playing.
Well, we've been in mid-30 degrees all day in here, so no wonder you're pretty smashed.
Yep. No, good game earlier.
But it was, you gave away a penalty in the dying moments, and then...
It'll be the easiest pen that's blown all week, I reckon.
And then
Good Lord.
And then
didn't really give it much of an option.
And then Dylan Karim managed to find something special, as he always does. Gets the ball to Asim Sodhi and finish the job off.
Yeah, I owe Asim whatever the under-18 version of a beer is.
I mean, the Power by Football version of a beer is a cheese wheel.
A what?
Cheese wheel. Remember Andy's bet with
yeah, the
Jackson?
cheese wheel. Yeah, the cheese wheel. All right, we'll take the cheese wheel.
Speaking of Jackson, he scored 3 today.
Yeah, I heard that. Good on him.
Wanderers playing well, finally.
Yep, and he's on for the last game as well. On the court, I mean.
Yes, he is. But our attention turns. Top of the table clash. Both teams undefeated. River City and Melbourne City.
This will be a hell of a game.
Melbourne City with first possession. Set to go.
Do we have Jack in goals?
Yes, we do.
All right.
And we are on the way. Luke David going for a touch finder. Doesn't get it. It's going to be a goal kick.
Yeah. Is that a goal kick?
And it is.
Nope, he managed it.
Wow, that is it's a very line ball call. But it has been placed on the byline pretty much. Perfect touch finder for Melbourne City. Evans. Harry. Tristan Peters opens the door and lets it roll through. Good play by him.
Good advantage from the referee there. I love when the referees play a bit of advantage.
We do get plenty of advantage. Dave Weavy does like an advantage as well. So you'll get a good handful with him. Both teams lining up pretty much how you would expect. Sean Knight has been donning the keeper jersey all week, and he's doing so once more. He's got David back with him. Evans and Bon Giovanni on the wings. In for River. Clifford Polini has settled into that middle role. And that ball nearly punching through already.
Has Polini been middle all week? I haven't been able to catch many games.
He was taken middle today.
All right. I think that's where he'll feel most comfortable. That's where he plays for Auckland.
And it's allowed Tristan Peters to slot in on the wing. Jeff Parry at the back, and Evans goes first time. A bit of a misplaced pass from Halidi, and Jeff Parry shutting it down. Brilliant stuff from...
Yep, he was awake to it. Was in the right spot. That's what you want from the goalkeepers.
It's hard to believe that Jack Parry's still a teenager. All the years of experience on him. He's already got one club championships title to his name back with your Hills United a few years ago.
Yeah.
And he gets a contact call there.
Yeah, I've played in a few various tournaments with him. What a player he's going to be in, well, even now, but I'd hate to see how good he's going to look in 5-10 years.
I can only imagine the combination that him and Ryan Seff will create, possibly at the Paralympics in 7 years' time. Evans battling hard with Jack Parry. Evans finding space out wide. Can she find the cross? traps it. Plays it back for David. Peters shutting down and punching long.
Both teams, I reckon, have started fairly well in terms of intensity. It's obviously very, very hard to keep that up over, I mean, it's got to be 35 degrees in
It
here
was
at this point.
35 when
It
I was
is
last in the com box.
Staggeringly hot.
Peters goes hard. Hits it long. It's going to be a touch finder.
And I tell you what, you feel it out there both in the chairs and, well, in just trying to stay switched on for 40 minutes.
I reckon this match might be won by the team whose batteries can hold out longer. If you had to play that game, you might imagine River City might have the edge. Queenslanders are used to these sorts of conditions. Maybe not as intense as this, but 2 matches in the day is regular stuff for the Queensland League, and certainly with the heat as well.
Now, is this the second game for both teams?
Yeah, second game of the day for both teams. Pelini goes long. David intercepting from Peters. Bongiovanni. David opening up. Down the middle. Pelini with a great stop. Bongiovanni keeping it live.
The shot was on there briefly. I mean, there was a bit of a gap, but I think it was just a bit too far out. I think it was almost a halfway. So by the time it got anywhere near the box, they'd covered.
Evans picking the pocket of Cooper Pelini, but then can't win the throw-in. Nonetheless, this is an awkward spot for River City to get out of. Taking their time now, River City. It's been a frantic start from both teams. Everyone's pretty well revved up for it. Warren battling with Bongiovanni. Mark Warren busts through. David, though, taking over. Little tap, tap, tap. This is all fine so far, according to the referee.
Oh,
that might not be.
Yeah. Mark just followed through with the back wheel on the back wheel.
Does raise the
David's
arm of
back wheel.
apology. That was not malicious, but nonetheless reckless enough to be a whistle.
I thought you called David Bowie for a second there.
I think the temperature's getting to you there, sir. Nonetheless, Bongiovanni puts that one out for a goal kick.
I'll be interested to see if they can keep this intensity up for the 40 minutes. Because the chairs, I've noticed, they start to go towards that 30-minute mark, especially late in the day when it gets really hot.
On second match of the day for all of these chairs, so they'll have a little bit of residual heat in them.
Yeah, I think River have a real advantage with their subs lineup. 3 on the bench as opposed to 1 with Millett.
And 3 on the bench, all of whom can perform their role really well.
Yep.
As I said earlier.
Bobblehead makes it up the line.
Yeah, Bongiovanni battling with Pelini, flits back. Mott can't go through Tristan Peters. Now Warren, back past him. Bongiovanni's shutting down Pelini. But he's trapped it on the wrong side of him. Good contest this. Over halfway, Pelini forcing him backwards. Great strength from the New Zealander. Gives David a bit of a shoulder and a bit more. We're still playing on. And a third effort.
Bit of back wheel on back wheel there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's incredibly
be
hard
careful.
to judge this as the referee. It's a bit of tit for tat at the moment.
I think we're 0-0 in the other court.
The other court, you said, is Newcastle and Sydney. That match on the New South Wales Power Jet Football channel. You'll hear with us on the APFA channel. That ball attempts to go down the line. Evans punches it free.
I mean, good read by Beck. She just didn't quite get around it as much as she probably would have liked there.
Down the wing. Warren, can he find a way through?
He did.
Peters is there. Evans top of the box with Mott. Peters is just stationary. He's waiting on Melbourne to move it out. And now it's rolling towards the sideline. Evans keeps it in. Parry. Parry driving at the box. Plays it wide for Warren.
Oh.
Back through the hole. Parry can't get the angle, but a 2-on-1 by Melbourne.
I tell you what, I would have loved a shot from Warren there. The near post was open as something.
I mean, you started this hole, you can finish it.
As open as a hole. There we go. I finished it. There was a hole.
Well,
and it
viewers
was
of
open.
the In Deep with Matt Mallows podcast will be happy with that. Anyway, Cooper Politi shooting straight at the wall. And a little bit of contact there. We're playing on. Politi. Evans just keeping the ball at her chair.
Smart here from Polini. Turns Beck around.
Both these players,
Beck's done well there.
very experienced international players. Beck now has won the ball upfield nearly to halfway. Almost beating Politi, has beaten Politi. Now running down the wing. Politi forced onto it. Looks for the sideline, gets the sideline. Melbourne City with a throw in. We are 8 minutes into this first half.
Is this the first attacking throw?
First attacking throw for Melbourne. River had the first chance just before. Now Melbourne have it.
It's like we're in the final 12 minutes or so.
Yeah, 11 minutes to go. We're going to have position called by Jack Parry. I think he's happy enough with it now. Evans still trying to find a way to disrupt this River City defence. And great stop there by Cooper Politi. Running at Luke David. Politi almost beating him. That's going to be a last touch off of River, I believe. No, it will be a River throw-in. A little bit of motion on the River City bench, potentially a sub. In fact, there will be a sub called by Coach Brando. Peters upfield. Gives Mott the ball though. Evans tries a shot. Peters shuts it down. And a little bit of contact.
Bit of a touch there from Peters.
And that contact will be a whistle for River as they do make their first substitution of the afternoon. And it is Mark Warren coming off, and it will be Zach Burley entering the field. Player number 6'7".
Oh.
I believe the story there is that when Zach normally plays with number 1 up in Brisbane, but with Cooper Politi taking the number 1 jersey, Zach had to take a different one. And I'll let viewers fill in the rest of the story from there. Politi setting this up. He wants this right. Goes wide. Peters across the front of Evans. And Mott punch and creep. Now Millett has been subbed on to Melbourne City at the same time.
Yep. Santo's come off.
It's Santo who has come off.
Yeah, I think both teams will start to look at their bench more and more as their chairs start to heat up, because I tell you what, it's not gotten any cooler in here.
Millett. Evans opening up. Politi with a great stop and clears it upfield. It's going to roll, it's going to roll, it's going to roll. It's going to be a goal kick. If Jack Dowie tries touch.
I tell you what, I would have loved to have seen a bunt back to Millett from Evans there, because the River City defence did well to shut down Beck's shot, but both of them jumped to the far post, and the near post on Millett's side was wide open.
Luke David has to let this ball out of trouble now. Evans. Millett, open space, opens up. It's behind Politi.
That is a good touch finder. That's going to be a sideline.
I will say, it's a good touch finder. It's not a great shot.
Oh, if any striker hits that, they're not claiming it as a shot. I don't know.
Fair enough. Cooper Politi taking his time on this one. And a very, very soft touch. Evans trying to play it across the box. Parry and Peters working the ball around. David flicking it free. Millett. It's off the back of Parry.
Yeah, if Polini's going to touch it like that, it needs to be firmer and accurate. Because, was it Polini that touched that?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, they just put so much pressure on themselves doing that. Look, it's brave and I can respect it, but You just got to hit that more firmly.
A little bit of touch of bars here. Evans on the back of Peters at the top of the box. Millett cross him off of Pelini's chair. And Millett forced to make the touch. Pelini charging with David. And the ball rolls out of play. It will be another throw in for Melbourne. They've had a bit of possession now. All 8 players in the attacking half of the field. David. Millett cross him. Harry with the clearance. David again battling with Peters.
You must say, I think in this first half, Melbourne have certainly had more of the chances, but River look very defensively sound, don't they?
That is something that even back in the days of Lions FC, this club was renowned for resolute defence. And that's coming to fruition now as Peters back pass. David home, and that's going to roll away.
Beck did really well to take the middle spot off Pelini there. She was straight in top of the box, gave Pelini no chance to get into position.
6.5 in the first half to go. And that one well read by Tristan Peters, but Mott now picking it up. Goalkeeper on goalkeeper. Very aggressive from Jack Parry. And Mott there on the back wheel, possibly. They're playing on. Whistle has stayed in the pocket pretty much for this whole first half. And then Parry forced to put it out of play eventually.
Yeah, unlucky there from Parry. Tell you what, he's making some very nice runs up the field.
But I will say credit to the teams for keeping it clean despite the intensity. Millett. Pelini choosing to slow it down. Wants to battle with Millett. Millett with the pass. Peters though, reading it well. Eats David. And a 2-on-1 violation forced out from the play by Tristan Peters, and now River City with a good chance.
Yeah, you'll notice I think those will start to creep in longer as the game goes on, because this intensity is going to be harder and harder to keep up.
Well, as the Melbourne City line starts moving, creeping forward, they're going to have more instances like that where the ball is going to sneak through and they're going to have to condense.
Still no ball on the other court by the looks of things, by the way.
Peters in wide open space on the right. Evans does mark Burley in traffic. No real options presented. Tries to go through. Peters. Pelini winding up. Evans shutting down. Millett in space. Goes long, and that's Harry's going to play it forward, keeping it alive. Peters. David. Up the middle. Pelini. David. Evans looking for Millett. Pelini shutting down. Now Peters. 2-on-1 violation, River.
Yeah, Tristram just crept in again there.
And that's the first 2-on-1 I think we've seen from River in those sorts of moments. As the ball starts opening up, it's going to be who cracks first. David. Sean Mott, the goalkeeper, is in the box, the attacking box. Evans straight off of Peters and then off of Evans again. And Peters is going to watch it roll away for the goal kick. Four minutes left in the first half. Scores level at 0. Both teams have certainly been trying. The ball's been stuck in the midfield. Pelini.
Good touch.
Great touch. Peters,
Not
that's
so much
not
Peters.
so much a good touch. He has a little chuckle at it too. David. Millie in space, opens up. And Evans, great cross, and Pelini with a fantastic save from the shot from Millett. And that's why you do not die on the play.
Yeah, if Millett was there a fraction earlier, that would have been our opener.
Fantastic stuff from Melbourne City. They've turned up the intensity and they've got some sustained possession in the attacking third. David, bit too direct that one. Will be a corner though.
Look, I don't mind stuff like that. You've got to keep the goalkeeper honest sometimes. I've noticed that Pelini does try to jump a lot. They go for the block play here.
Yeah, Melbourne do seem to like the block play. This will be a 2-on-1 though. And in fact, it's a 3 in the box from River. Tristan Peters just grabbed a little slice of the box.
Yeah, I didn't see that one. But they've been,
It was the
I mean, credit to the linesmen, but they've been very good at monitoring
it
three in the
was
box.
the assistant Simon Green on the far side who saw it.
Yeah, oh, it only needs to be,
Yeah.
only needs to be a tiny bit of a touch.
Yeah, the call was made very early, and now we have a meeting with all 4 Melbourne City players. What if they've got to scheme? What if they're setting up? The way they're
Out for
setting
a goal kick.
well, at the moment they're setting up for a 2-on-1 violation. This will not work. This has to be something special from where they are set up. Maybe some motion coming in. A little bit of motion. Pelini reads it well. Mott. And there's the 2-on-1 violation.
Very good defence from River. Very good defence.
We are in the final 2 minutes of this half. Harry, David, Millett, shooting. Great stop by Harry once more.
Burley almost got around that. I was surprised.
Well, Melbourne have had a good 4 or 5 minutes down this end now.
Yeah.
Millett. Another great stop by Parry. Mott. Evans feeding around the blind side of Peters. It doesn't keep possession. And
Yeah,
now
that-
River needs to go.
That ball through the box from Millett needed to be harder and a little bit more accurate.
Peters now with it in midfield. Beats Mott. Can't beat David. Burley though. Beat in the 1-on-1. We're going to take some time and have this little battle play out right on halfway. Now the ball is behind Burley. Pelini. Mott without winding up.
Shots on.
Peters swing with a miss. Quite possibly got balked by our linesman Luke O'Brien on this side.
Yeah, I think Luke David just had it covered.
Luke David goes long. Millett. Evans winding up. Swing with a miss.
I think
pass.
she's lost sight of that briefly.
Yeah, the call, she gave the thumbs up and a good pass to the team.
Still 0-0 on the other court, by the looks of things. Unless I'm completely wrong, I can't actually see the scoreboard.
Jack Harry sends it up the middle. Pelini. David blocked by Burley. Peters. Burley tries to wind up very nearly and lets a piece of Luke David through his troubles. Peters. Mott there charging in. Burley swing can't connect. But that's all we had time for in this first half. No goals, but plenty of chances. Matt Mallows, any thoughts?
It's hot. It's really hot.
Well,
And
that's
credit to the referees because they're running around out there. They must be having a terrible time. I hope they're being paid well in ice and drinks. But in terms of the players, I mean, Melbourne City were on top for large portions of that game. River City's defence has been outstanding. But I think what's going to decide this game is whose chairs start to go first.
Before we go to half time, I'm going to leave an early prediction. River City defend for most of the second half. Late chance, somebody like Cooper Pelini just hoofs it, and it pierces the defence and rolls through for a 1-0 win.
Well, don't say you're from Brisbane or anything, Tom.
I didn't say that. Anyway, that will be all we have time for in this first half. We'll come back after the break. Scores level between River and Melbourne City. Back live at the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre. This game, River City versus Melbourne. Scores 0-0 here. The other match on the other court, Newcastle and Sydney FC. That match also 0-0. So two very tight contests happening at the moment. River City will have the first possession. Welcome back, Matt Mallows, to the Combox as well.
Well, g'day. No changes substitution-wise. I'm curious to see how long that's going to last.
Well, both teams, of course, made subs during the first half, so we might see some subs 5 or 10 minutes in. Leading there, keeping that ball in play. In fact, it has now been deemed to have rolled out. So River City with the first attacking chance at the second half. Down the line. And that one's off of Mott. Paulini goes first time, and that one's gone straight to the referee's table. For the
and then our table.
And not for the first time today, the referee's table has taken the beating. Oh, you weren't there for that. Ryan Seck destroyed that table earlier today in the Newcastle game.
In my game?
It was Newcastle. It might have been with you. It was this morning.
Yeah, it might have been Austin. Because we played them this morning.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you're about 6 matches into the day, your brain turns to mush.
Yep. Everyone looks the same now. Oh, we're getting it again. Oh, there it goes.
Once again, that one's into the commentary box. It appears they want us to be part of this game, Matthew.
I've had enough, I think.
Cooper leading now with it. Down the wing for Tristan Peters. Paulini. Peters winding up through the hole, but nobody there. I think we wanted Jack Parry to come forward. If he hadn't found him, that would have been dangerous. Melbourne City now with an opportunity. David down the wing. Evans looking for Millett, but finds only Jack Parry. Peters and David.
Tristan's got around that.
Tristan has.
Oh, he's going. Here he goes.
The Trish Term's on his way, but the Trish Term's have been rerouted.
I was going to say, we have yet to see it leave the station.
Now Paulini battling hard with David. David's moving the shoulder. Play on. Now River City will get the throw in. Options not really presenting. Evans guarding both players. Wants it back and forth. Now we go.
Agreed.
Evans keeping the ball on the back wheel. Beating out Peters. Now Paulini beating involved. Charging with his back wheel but loses possession. Evans one-on-one with Jack Parry. To the byline. And she's going to play keep away for a moment, get this ball right. The back pass is the play. Chooses not to go for it, goes across and straight at Jack Parry.
Yeah, that
Peters
was
pushing out of play.
Fairly telegraphed there, I'd say.
Sean Millett through the defence. Paulini just lets him roll through.
Mott's high here.
Mott's very high.
We need to not hit its Tristram here. Because Burley's doing a wonderful job keeping that middle channel open up the middle.
Oh, Melbourne City trying to go through the wall of River. Just doesn't work this time. There's a 2-on-1 violation. We're 4 minutes into this second half. Score still level. Parry, Paulini, some good touch, just nobody there. And that will be a turnover. But David taking his time, looking to go up the middle. Millett can't quite get around it, now has to battle with Tristan Peters. Peters with some space. Tries to pass it. Nobody there. That Jack Parry now battling Sean Mott. Goalkeeper on goalkeeper. Millett shooting with Parry manages to track down the lane. Peters gets a piece of Sean Mott and gets a whistle to go with it.
Yeah, I think Mott just a little bit too eager there.
Too eager and too late.
Just getting a chair fixed up a little bit here for Jack Parry. Looks like a foot problem.
Yeah, just the foot has to be replaced and it has now been put back in. So we will continue. We'll see a switch over of set piece tapers. Parry dummies the first time, goes the second. Peters lets it roll through. Out wide, looking for Burley. Millett now spins. Peters shutting down, a little bit of contact with Evans. There's a 2-on-1 if there's no advantage. There is no advantage.
Yep.
Just a little bit of nervousness here on the River City bench at the moment, I
Yeah,
think.
no, it looks like they're going for a sub.
Somebody being ready.
Yeah, I think Mark Warren might be being readied here.
Mark Warren, could be Bailey Ava, could be Bryce Castles. Plenty of options for River City. David goes himself to Mott. Millett shooting. Great stop by Jack Parry on the line.
I'll tell you what, if he got it inside the post, probably was a goal.
Very close. And we're going to have a position call here from Jack Parry. That was very nearly the opening goal of this game. Luke David from the sideline to Evans. Trying to find a way through and needs a touch from Jack Parry. Mott now with it to Millett. Parry gets in the right position but doesn't make contact. Evans, guarded by Burley. Still battling these two. Burley nearly finding a way through. Millett winding up. Behind Peters. Straight to Parry. Evans. There's a touch up Parry and then Evans to Millett. And that's a touch up Peters and it's gone wide for a corner.
Just almost put that one in his own net.
Very dicey. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck to go your way and there's a bit of luck for River City.
Not going for the block play here.
Doing something different.
Bit of movement here. Not sure what they're doing.
They've got 12 and a half to go.
Tell you what, Mott is really wide here.
And he's guarded by Burley as well, so if the clearance can come through the middle,
He's got away
David
from him here.
Evans shooting straight at Helene.
Jack needs to be careful. He jumped on that near post if Beck had seen it.
They haven't seen it yet, so he can keep doing it for now. Helene. And in fact, that now has come out off the back of his chair. All smiles at the moment from the River City captain, Jack Parry. With David on the line. Evans the option behind, Millett the far option. Mott also in position. Goes for Evans. David. Evans. David taking it at the line. Khalidi trying to run it out now. Jack Parry can. Peters shepherding.
Very smart there from Peters.
And now Parry can play it to Peters. Needs
Starting
to find an option.
Starting to play very high here, Melbourne. Very, very high.
Now Peters trying to run through. Can get it over halfway. Options behind. Burley's going to be there. Peters swing and a miss.
If Peters had connected with that, it was a goal. Because David and Mott were completely out of position there. It was going straight between the two of them.
Harry needs to be careful with the edge of his box here.
Yeah,
Burley.
Can't be swinging like that as a goalkeeper.
And that one does roll out of play. David calling for the ball to his left. Lots of finger pointing by Melbourne City.
I'm just coming to have a chat to some players here by the looks of
I
things.
think something's come up on the pitch.
Oh.
Somebody's lost a pin. Somebody's lost a driving stick, I believe. Oh, no, it's not a driving step. It's a rear caster of Zach Burley.
Oh,
That's going to be a forced
good.
sub.
I mean, I was expecting the chairs to have some difficulties. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that is the last one. It's come out from the bolt.
Yeah, the bolt's
So the
completely
actual
come
house,
off.
the housing is still there. I'm just trying to get a look.
Yeah.
The wheel
So
is
it's
the
just the
wheel
wheel.
is still in one piece, so it might be able to be reattached. But an unexpected start for River City
Yep.
has brought Bailey over back in.
Yep. Final 10 minutes of this half, 0 all on both courts, still, I believe.
David Evans goes at Pelini, clear the way. David, and that's gone wide, and that's a turnover. And a round of applause from the River City bench. That was a long passage of play.
Which team do you reckon's going to go to their bench first here, Tom?
I mean, River have already just gone to their bench.
Well, yes, for chair overheating, not for chair fall apart. Well, or for that, actually.
Well, I think the
Either
fact
or.
that Santo Bongiovanni has not been brought back into this game yet, as both players have left the ball behind, and now River City will get it. When we see Bobblehead brought back in. Pelini, Peters. Battling with Millett. This ball sandwiched between the two. Both players looking for each other, don't want to hit the rear wheel. Millett showing quite a lot of it, and now it does roll away, and River City will get the throw in.
Really smart from Tristram there.
Do you
Really smart.
Open question here, Matt. Santo off because he needs a rest or because they're holding something back?
I think maybe his chair.
Nonetheless, the
Because
ball
his chair does tend to overheat a bit.
Bailey over nearly with his first chance of the afternoon. Doesn't quite get onto it. Pelini, and that ball rolls out of play. Now River City, Tristan Peters trying to lift his team. Pelini down the wing, finding Avra. Now Millett running it out. Harry finds the rear of Millett. Options left. Can't execute them though, but the River City goalkeeper the most advanced.
Yeah, that's come out off the back of Luke's chair. Looks like they're reaching for the there.
We are.
Melbourne City it's bringing Bobblehead back on.
We are just checking. Jack Harry once again having an issue with his left foot. And they've called off the sub. They don't want to make it at the defensive corner. So they'll bring on Santo Bongiovanni a little bit later on. Tristan Peters having a long word with Cooper Pelini.
Will they, won't they? What's going on? There we go.
Oh, they are making the sub at the defensive corner.
Might have been a tad bit of a miscommunication, I think.
Oh, Bongiovanni.
That's brave.
It's brave.
I would never sub at a defensive corner.
Pelini now waiting for Peters. Takes his time, has taken a touch. Pelini now with it, bit too heavy to him. Rolls it at the wall. Still driving Pelini, can he drive round?
Got to be careful of that back wheel.
Be very careful with that back wheel.
Both players do.
If you can show Mott the back wheel, he might get a penalty here. Ball on the byline, still in play. Pelini waiting, spinning, and corner will be the result.
Very smart.
6.5 to go.
Santo's done really well to get in position there. Tristram's got nothing.
He's got nothing, but Bailey Avra does on the far side. Jack Parry waiting as well. Pelini winding up. Goes through. Avra swing and it just can't connect.
Counters on here.
Jack Parry says no to the counter. Peters to pass. It's across the field and a 2-on-1 by Melbourne.
Fatigue's starting to set in, I think, Tom. Both teams are starting to make some wrong decisions here.
And I feel tension building with time elapsing. Is something special about to happen? Peters lurking left. Pelini, Avra, there's a big collision on the other court. They're playing on here though. Bongiovanni has smashed by Pelini. Here's our big collision.
What just then? What just then?
on our court.
When? I am just being told here that I believe Newcastle are up 1-0.
Well, it's a bit low for Sydney FC. They've had a few tight losses, and they're now down 1-0 with 5 to go. This game stays level, however. Melbourne City have survived that big defensive effort after Pelini had the collision, and we're going to get a position call once again by Jack Parry.
Yep, makes sense. Pelini's got to be careful, though. His back post's open.
It's not open by much.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he's moved back now.
The gap behind Parry is open, but I think Jack knows that it's there and he'll be wary to it. That ball too quick to David. Touch off Peters. Evans goes herself. Now it rolls away. Melbourne City with another throw in. Calls of reset from the River City bench.
Not really much of a gap here.
But there isn't. Harry bit quickly to Peters, needs to slow that one down. Ron Giovanni now sneaking through. And a 2-on-1 violation by Melbourne, and River City will get the ball.
Yeah.
Harry needs his options. Has to come to his right. Goes to Pelini instead. Finds a better option than the one I thought it would be. Evans though running it back. It's in the corner of the field. On the byline now. Flicked away. Mott though has to get on his bike to chase it. It's a turnover. River City with a throw in. 3.5 to go. Pelini, he's in no rush to take this. Looking for Peters, and he's got to find the commentary box instead.
3 minutes.
David goes early. Peters shutting it down. Can he get it through? Not quite. It will be a throw-in right on the byline. Well, I mentioned the craftiness of Tristan Peters earlier. He scored a goal in a very similar situation this morning. And now he'll take this throw-in. Harry spinning. Ava in space. Peters, can he shoot? Not quite. And a 2-on-1 against River. Was that the moment? And we all take a collective deep breath. 2 minutes 27. Mott. Evans. Bon Giovanni behind Evans, and a turnover again. Melbourne City just can't hang on to it. Pelini goes first time. Peters, it's space. Wind it up. It's wide of the post. We are now just 2 to go. Tension rises. Mott, Evans, David. Miss hit from David. Evans has to collect. Driving straight at Pelini. All the way down the field once more. Parry taking his time. Pelini and Parry.
Melbourne are pushing.
Melbourne are pushing. Pelini tries to get it to the touchline. It's off of Melbourne City.
So into the final 2 minutes. Do you think both teams will be happy to take a point out of this one?
I think both teams will want the 3. Mott. Harry, that's a little miss hit. That's a first for him today. He still beats out Evans. Crosses. Now with Mott. Guarded by Peters. Needs to hold on to this ball. Harry's still not in position. He arrives just in time. Not quite. It takes it to 2-on-1 against Melbourne. Long way to go for River City now. Harry dummies. Peters on the left. Swing at a miss.
There's the comp box again.
Is there like a ball magnet over here, Matthew? Like,
It's just me.
just you. David catches Peters jumping. Bongiovanni.
That's
Evans
beautiful.
Peachy finish, and there it is. Melbourne City snatch and grab.
Bellini's not happy with himself, but what a ball, and it's full time on the other court.
Oh, you have to feel for the River City defence. They've worked so hard.
I wonder if that's going to be the last kick.
It'll be very close to it if it isn't. At Melbourne City, they do what they came here to do. They get the 3 points. Bellini, Peters. Bellini, Bongiovanni putting it upfield. Has to play keep away now. Ball goes out of play. And the flag's on the floor. It will be a Melbourne City goal.
Ref's looking at the watch.
Practically no time left. David's going to soak up whatever he can. Plays it on Giovanni, playing keep away in the corner. Locking up the lead now. Simply about to spin.
Post
Peters
open,
charges
post
in.
open.
Peters, 3/4 of the court to win the ball. He gets the throw in, but there's
There
no
it is.
time, and that is it. Melbourne City with a goal in the 40th minute have won this game. Matt Mallows, thoughts and reactions from you?
Much closer second half. I think Melbourne will be happy they got something out of that. River City will be. Look, I think a draw was a deserved result, but Melbourne just found something, and River just couldn't hold on in the end.
Nonetheless, my prediction was completely wrong for the record. But that will be all we have time for in this game. We've got, I believe, one more match this afternoon, which I think you're staying on for that one,
Yeah,
Matthew.
me and Sim, Sotti, which I hope he knows because I don't see him. There he is. Never mind.
Well, that's a good sign for me. That means I'm done for the afternoon. Thank you very much for viewing. Keep watching for the last match of the day and, of course, the last 3 days of the tournament. But until then, farewell.
Welcome everyone. It's the last game of the day here on court 1. We have Auckland against Adelaide Comets. Both teams, I don't actually know what's going on. I haven't looked at the ladder recently in terms of how many points either team is on. But it should be a very close, very good game. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I agree. Last game of the day might be a bit scrappy from both sides, but we're getting the table up now.
Oh, they're both bottom and they both have no wins.
Well, I think each team will have their opportunity this game to bring themselves that much needed lead. See Adelaide Comets starting off with John O'Newen in the back, Damien Porter in the middle, Josh Yap on that right wing, and Jaden Stewart, I believe, on the left. As the game gets underway by Auckland, see Vermeulen take the ball up that right wing. McCall's going to be in the middle, supported by Harvey on the left wing and Shah in the back.
Good passing already.
It's a great attempt into the goal box there, blocked off by the Adelaide Comet defense.
McCall with it now, gets a flick out.
Jonah Newen just going to take that one up. It's going to go out, and it will be a Auckland hit-in.
Yep, to be taken through Harvey. He's going to be looking for Vermeulen on that far post. Doesn't quite get there.
Newen just going to chase that one out. I believe it did come off of him, so it is going to be another ball for Auckland. McCall's there in the wall. Potentially move out of the way to give Vermeulen that opportunity, but it's just going to go out. Seems like he was trying to get off of Damien Porter, but this is going to be a goal kick after no contact from the Adelaide Comet defense. Big hit by Damien Porter. It comes right back towards him. Great cutout by Vermeulen there.
Yeah, Porter needs to be really careful on those big old spins because he did not have a cooey of where that went.
Of course, and it does look like Auckland are coming out guns blazing as McCall does just punch the ball out. It is going to be an Adelaide ball now in their own half. Opportunity to finally get out. Damien Porter to take this one. Ops just go up the sideline, but I think that's a miss hit by him, unfortunately. So they're going to find themselves on the defense again. Vermeulen to take that one. He's got Harvey up in the corner. Gets it back to Vermeulen, who gets it back to Harvey. Nice passing on that right side.
Vermeulen winds up. Oh, that's a...
Is that a goal?
That's a goal.
From the tightest of angles, it seems.
That
might be Roberto Carlos over there.
Is a hell of a wind-up. Good Lord, I thought that it was going out for a goal kick.
Definitely thought that one.
Snuck in that near post.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Auckland do find themselves 1-0 up now.
Wowee.
Yeah, Auckland very much seem extremely switched on this game. Adelaide Comet's going to have to meet that. As the ball leaks out to McCall. Gets it to Harvey. Back to McCall. Yap's there. He's going to try push that one. Flicks it out. Vermeulen's there to cut it off. Damien Porter can't get a touch on it.
No, he has touched it.
Oh, he did get a touch on it. It's a small one either way. Now Vermeulen to take. Now Harvey, he's in the tussle with Stewart. Looks like he's going to get the better of him. It's still locked. Porter gets the ball over to Yap from the sideline. It's going to go all the way back to Shah. Vermeulen's going to let that one roll through. He's now going to push. Damien Porter just gets an accidental miss hit on the ball.
Yeah,
Vermeulen's going to take it up to left wing.
Oh, good cutback. And now, yep, that'll be a Auckland ball.
Harvey's going to trap the ball now in the Comets box. Nguyen doing a great job at running it down that right wing for them. He's going to take the ball all the way up. I believe it did come off of Harvey, and that's what we're going to see. So it is going to be the Comets finding themselves on the Auckland half of the pitch. Damien Porter just looking at his options. He's going to opt for the 360 shot to Stewart. It's cut off. And Auckland find themselves on the attack again, it seems. Although a bit disoriented, and I think that's going to be a 2-on-1.
Yeah. Harvey and Vermeulen a little bit too close there.
Porter to take this one. What a hit. It's cut off by Shah, but could have almost gone in if he did get the wrong touch. And now the Comets enjoying a lot of opportunities in attack here. Auckland finally getting the pressure applied onto them.
I'm just getting word it's 1-0 Wanderers on the other court. Andy Waite scored through Riley Johnson.
Porter tried to get the flick there. Doesn't matter, it still goes through. Stewart's there from the pass from Josh Yap. That's an amazing goal by Adelaide Comets. Great passing play by them. And they now match the score at 1-1.
Yeah, beautiful passing there. You can see it means a lot to Stewart there, who's, I believe, playing up from Melbourne City. He's in their reserve grade squad down there.
And certainly a great moment for him and a great opportunity here at the Club Championships. Vermeulen going to take that one up the right wing. Cole's there in the middle. Joey Nguyen just going to flick that ball out.
It's going to be a goal kick.
Oh, did the ball leave the field on the Comet side?
Oh, it's a goal kick.
Oh, okay. Interesting setup on their goal kicks here. They have the center, Damien Porter, taking it instead of John O'Newen.
Yeah, well, he took the last one and he almost put it in the back of his own net. Oh, they'll put it on the right line this time.
Winds up. Nice pass there from Stewart. That's a great cutout by McCall. It's going to be another goal kick for the Adelaide Comets. Hearing some cheers from the other pitch. Oh, is that a goal? Porter's got to be really careful with these goal kicks. It's been more than 3 strikes for him. Opposite just take a lighter one. John O'Newen in the middle. Meets McCall. John O'Newen's going to follow that one down. Leaves the ball for the left wing. Now it's McCall. He's going to take the ball up the field. Offloads it to Vermeulen. Fronted chair back.
Ball.
It's going to be a 2-on-1 for
Yeah.
Auckland.
So, Yap and Porter.
Yep. Both teams finding themselves a bit condensed at some moments.
Well, I think it's most teams' third games of the day.
Yeah, which does make it a bit rough for them,
Oh, yeah.
especially in the
Oh, good ball.
very
Unlucky.
hot venue that is Camellia Indoor Sports Centre here in Sydney.
Yeah, happy to let that go out.
Has been a tiring day of competition, no matter which team you are.
Not to mention the fact it's 35 degrees in here.
Yeah, 100%. 8 minutes left in this game. First half, Auckland and Adelaide matching themselves 1-1. I mean, great opportunities from both teams. Porter just going to hit it up the sideline there. Cut off by McCall, and they're just going to let it roll out again for another sideline on their own half. Porter's going to try to get it down the middle. It runs past both players, and it looks like it's just going to be... Oh, no. Shah cuts it out. Vermeulen to McCall. It's going to be a 2-on-1 against the Comets. Now Shah, he's going to take this one. A bit out of his own goal box, but it looks like Auckland are trying to get something out of this game. So they will have to be a bit aggressive for it. Here's it to McCall. He's going to deflect it off to Vermeulen. Back to McCall. Over to Harvey. He's going to pass it back to McCall. Cut off by Johnny Newen. Johnny Newen again. And he's going to run the ball up the field now. McCall's there to match it. Looks like it's going to roll out, and it's going to be a Comets ball as John Newen tries to keep the ball in the field. A great pass all the way over to Yap. It's going to get cut out. Vermeulen. Could have been a 2-on-1, but no call from the referee. Now it's Yap. Yap and Vermeulen. They're fighting it out for this one. Vermeulen's going to get the better of him. Flicks it back into the middle. McCall's there.
Can't quite get around it, though.
Now Johnny Newen. He's got time with the ball. Can't be doing anything dangerous with this one. And he's just going to try to push through McCall's guard. Ball's still in play. And now Newen's got some space to run into. He's met by Harvey. Flicks it off. Yap's there. He's going to now get in the tussle with Harvey, but the ball is going to flick out.
We've got 3-0 on the other court, by the way.
3-0.
Yep, Wanderers 3-0 up over St George.
So Matt, we've got about 5 minutes left in this first half. Auckland and Adelaide still 1-1, but both teams have definitely had
It's actually
chances.
7. That stops at 18 minutes.
True. 7 minutes
7.
left.
But what were you going to ask?
Yeah, I mean, what do you think about the game so far? Both teams have definitely had chances.
Very even, very open.
100%. Amazing passing
Very
plays
even,
from both teams.
Very open.
As it looks like it's going to be another goal kick for Auckland. Now Shah is just weighing up his options. Option just goes straight down the middle, rolls past McCall. Porter just going to hit it back to Shah. He's going to trap it. He's up against Stewart, flicks the ball out. Yap's there. Unfortunately, just can't get a strong hit on it. And then McCall's going to take the ball out. Stewart's still going to try and fight for it, though. Now Porter and McCall.
Cole's doing very well making up the field here.
Absolutely, as he finds himself up on that right wing. Ball's going to get flicked back to Harvey and Stewart, who are now going to engage in a tussle. Amazing work there by Stewart. He's going to get the ball up for the Comets. And Shah's just going to get a touch on that. Let the one roll out, and it's going to be a corner. Great cheers from the Adelaide Comets bench there. They see this as a real opportunity for a goal. Stewart's there on the near post. Yap on far. Porter going to take the one really flat, cut off by McCall. Got to watch out for that 2-on-1, but the referee's going to play advantage. McCall, he's pretty much through. John O'Newan's going to have to come out and challenge that one. And he does, wins the challenge. And now it's John O'Newan's opportunity to run up the field. Sam Harvey now. He's going to try to cause some problems for Newan, but Newan's got it. And it is going to be a Comets ball. Porter smashes it over to John Newan. It's going to come off the back of Vermeulen's chair.
Yep. That's going to be a Comets ball.
Oh, and Porter, he's going to get a miss hit on that one. He can't touch the ball unless somebody else does, and Vermeulen is going to come up and meet the ball. Now it's Porter and Vermeulen. Vermeulen going to get that flick pass, but I don't know if he has the speed to catch up to it. He does. He gets around it. And Damien Porter going to try to do something. Get the ball out of the dangerous zone. And that is going to be a ball for Auckland, who see themselves having another attacking opportunity. 3.5 minutes left in this game, or in this half, sorry. See, there is still the second half left for both teams to make a name for themselves.
That's going to be an Auckland ball.
Believe Yap did cut that one off, so Auckland is going to get another opportunity here. Vermeulen goes for the full spin. Yap's going to cut it off.
Oh,
it's going to be another delightful. Matt Mallows here, so good. He's not even playing and he's still getting touches on the ball. Now Vermeulen. He's going to hit it into the space in the middle of the court. Newan's going to punch it out. Shah's getting the ball live again. McCall, he's there, takes a shot. It's going to be blocked off by Porter. Vermeulen and Stewart now going to battle it out in the middle of the field. Vermeulen's going to keep the ball in. Gets the better of Stewart, but Newan's there. He's going to punch that one out. Now Comets ball, we're leading ourselves into 2 minutes.
It's 4-0 on the other court, by the way. Another goal to Riley Johnson.
Now Porter just trying to figure out what to do with his team, and then Stewart is going to get the ball up there. McCall's there to meet it. Looks like McCall's going to go for another run down that right wing. Porter looks like he was going to meet it, but he's just going to let it roll by. McCall's lost control of the ball, and it's going to be a goal kick for Adelaide.
And we've got another goal on the other court with Jax Taylor getting on the score sheet now. So that's 5-0. to Wanderers over St George.
Porter hits it over to Yap. McCall's just going to let that one roll by. It's going to be a goal kick for Auckland now.
Should be close to half time here. Ref looks at a watch.
Now Shah. Looks like this is probably going to be the last play of the game. Gets the ball up the field. Oh yeah, up of the half, sorry.
So what, it's been a long game though.
It has. But some great opportunities and great plays from both teams. Said last play, we see another sideline ball. Harvey gonna hit it up, try to get to McCall, but it's gonna go to Yap. Now Yap and Harvey. And the whistle is in the referee's mouth, and we are going to see half time now.
Yeah, very even game. Obviously, goals for both teams.
Yeah.
It'll be very interesting to see what happens in the second half. It's cooled down marginally in here, but I won't say it's by much.
Still,
so we'll see what happens and whether these substitutions get made.
of course, that'll be very interesting to see. Auckland, Adelaide, both 1-1 at the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre in Sydney. Club Championships 2026. And I guess we'll be
we'll
back
catch
for
you
second
back
half.
after the halftime break.
back live at the Familia Indoor Sports Centre. We've had a change in commentary over the halftime break. My name is Tom Byrne. Asim Soddy's still in the box with us.
Hello, everyone.
Asim, what has your thoughts been on the first half so far?
Oh my, I mean, really, where do we even start? Saw great open play from both teams. Auckland and Adelaide, they do both find themselves at the bottom of the table, but do not let that discount the importance and intensity of this game, as we've seen goals from both teams from amazing passing plays as Comets start off the ball again.
Meanwhile, over on the other court, Western Sydney, I think are at least 5 goals up. That match over on the New South Wales Powerchair Football Association page. This game on the APFA channel, and Yap has the ball early, running forward. He's battling now with Vermeulen. Harvey in the middle. Now Porter plays it long. Yap. Now a battle in the middle of the park. Flicked away. Yap getting the ball moving. Harvey trying to keep this ball in. And now they run, looking towards the rim. It's the last match of the day. It's been a hot day throughout the day. It's cooled down a little bit now, thankfully. Temperatures up around 35 earlier on. This battle's still going. Yap gets it free. Porter doesn't quite get around it. Now Lloyd runs it at Stewart. 2-on-1 violation against Auckland.
It's a rough miss for Porter, but seems to have worked out either way, as they do find themselves on the Auckland half of the field with a free kick.
Porter looking for his options. Yap on the far side is the best of them. It's not going to make it to him, however. This one might. Shah. Porter. Yap charging at the box. Stewart shooting.
Looked for his second. The ball went a bit high there.
Yeah, it's going to go back for a 2-on-1 first. Now we wait for the goal kick to be taken. Upfield it goes. It's going to go through everyone. Lloyd heading head onto it. Ewan's there. Beats Lloyd. Now Ewan battling upfield with Vermeulen. The Adelaide keeper. Bit too, in fact it's Vermeulen who's too forceful. Adelaide had a good chance.
Ewan has been fantastic this game, just getting the ball up the field, out of the Adelaide half, and giving them many attacking opportunities here. As Porter going to take another sideline. Takes another 360 hit here. Very flat, but Stewart's there to receive it.
Stewart rushing at the box. Yap has to get out of the way. No 2-on-1 here. Vermeulen trying to run it. Porter not letting him out though. Turning around Vermeulen. Back to the New Zealand box. Yeah, Vermeulen does break free.
Great flick into the middle. Pass back.
Auckland opening up. That pass a little bit missed. It's still live. And Harvey just can't turn that one enough. Yeah, now with it. Centers the ball. Porter punching. Vermeulen. Flicked away.
Damien Porter still fighting for that ball here.
Yeah, goes behind Vermeulen. It's now with Harvey. Spins around. Porter. That one busts through. And yeah, swims. It doesn't hit Shah.
Looks a bit dangerous there. Could have been a contact call.
Oh, there was no contact made. It was very lucky though. Porter swimming. Vermeulen upfield. Ewan called into action. Puts it back into play. Adelaide with most of the possession early in this second half. Ball flicked away.
Yap and Harvey now just going to fight in the middle of the field.
And Yap now winning that contest. With Harvey.
Hearing a lot of calls from either bench.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
high intensity game here.
Our commentary position directly next to the Adelaide bench, and there is a lot of communication there. Down the wing for Auckland. Porter just lets it roll, and it will be a foul kick. Just having a little conversation between the referee and Damien Porter.
Damien Porter with the goal kick. Whips it down into the middle. John O'Newan's there. Now it's Yap. Yap and Vermeulen.
With
Great
DeRay.
play.
Porter winding up.
Great play there from Damien Porter. Adelaide Comets now finding themselves another attacking opportunity.
Travis, it's a warning. If it's going past, don't bother. I don't want you to go.
Porter swing and gets a little piece of it, but not much. Ball stays alive, however, for Adelaide. Vermeulen running out of the box, over halfway. Needs some support. And it's going to go for a throw in, and that's a turnover. Down the wing. And straight out of play. Auckland fed it back.
Another attacking opportunity for Auckland here. Porter has got to, I think, take a bit of time on his hits, as there have been a few misses. Otherwise, a fantastic player for the team. The ball looks like it almost squeezes through the Comets' defense there.
Very lucky there, Adelaide. It is a corner this time. Looks like it's Harvey, set piece taker on the far side. Looking for Vermeulen, shooting. Porter trying to clear it. Auckland players getting too close. We're getting an advantage through two. Vermeulen swinging, contact, playing on. Yeah, Vermeulen shut it down. Playing it forward now. Porter. Stewart. Porter. And Vermeulen now away. Newen. Harvey. Porter again. Vermeulen. Porter, he is everywhere at the moment. Yeah, feeling a little bit of metal. Now Stewart. Vermeulen clearing. Porter. Vermeulen punching away. Just looking at the sideline and gets it.
That was some great passing play there from the Adelaide Comets. They're looking very threatening. 12 minutes left to go, and we're hearing cheers from the other court.
I have to assume it's the Wanderers scoring ahead.
Riley Johnson, Captain America himself, probably doing wonders over there.
Yeah, I've seen a few goals. I've seen Jackson Taylor fit in amongst it in the goals today for the Wanderers. It's Vermeulen upfield. And the ball just stops dead. Yeah, and Harvey.
Got to watch the contact on that back wheel as Harvey makes it through. Damien Porter to meet him.
Porter now turning it around. Still battling now. And that's going to be a contact call. And in fact, that might be Porter going in the book. In fact, no, it's just a second warning.
Shah coming up very high to take this.
Goes down the middle. Vermeulen. Yap. Back for Vermeulen. Upfield. Harvey can swing if he wants. Connects. Puts it towards Lloyd.
And
He
what a
shoots.
shot.
He scores!
John O'Newen all by himself. He can't really do much against that attack from Auckland. That's an amazing shot. Looked like it curled a little bit at the end there from Lloyd.
And how good was the celebration? So good, it tried to pull the strap off his foot weight. Fantastic goal. Auckland now lead 2-1 with 10 minutes to go.
And 100% worth that crazy celebration, as this could be a pivotal moment in Auckland's campaign. Find themselves their first win of the competition.
And the assist has been credited to Harvey. Fantastic goal. Porter goes himself. Now, upfield. Porter doesn't quite connect with it. Lloyd once again in the action. He's got the legs to chase it. Straight at Ewan and lets a whistle.
Yeah, got to be a bit careful with that one, but there's going to be a Comets ball now. Damien Porter taking it from a bit of an awkward position there in the corner. He's got himself a few options.
He's an awkward spot. Ewan playing it long. Harvey takes the last touch and it goes out of play. Adelaide now resetting.
Now here's Porter. An absolute weapon with those 360 hits there.
Porter is indeed one of the strongest guards on the court and possibly in this tournament. Vermeulen battling with Stewart. Vermeulen back pass into Shah with a little bit too much heat. That's risky. Stewart battling with Harvey, top of the box.
Stewart got to watch that contact. Both teams got to watch that contact. Could be a bit dangerous.
That's right on the rear wheel. We are playing on.
Got to watch that three in the box. Luckily, Harvey does not come back. It's Vermeulen and Shah in the box now. Stewart trying to push through.
Stewart flicking away. Porter takes the shot. It's going to be touched wide. Vermeulen said, yeah, with a second opportunity, doesn't finish. Auckland for the goal kick.
It's great to see that the intensity of this match has not died down from the first half. Both teams still very much gunning for that win. Auckland finding themselves 2-1 up right now. 7 minutes left.
Yeah, with a little touch. Auckland with the throw. 7 minutes to go. And there's a touch of metal from Yap. That will just have a throw in, no whistle for that.
Now Harvey slowly etching his way up the court. Doesn't go for the sideline this time. Gets the ball wide. Newen's there. Cuts off Lloyd.
And a little bit of contact right in front of us, all through the ball, so it's play on.
Newen very good in these tussle situations.
Being very careful with that backfield. Porter
Could have been a
straight
2-on-1.
And Shah has to clear it. And it will be a throw in now for Adelaide. It's a very big chance.
Porter got two very good opportunities here.
And goes with none of them. That's unfortunate.
Just had to take his time on that one.
Yeah, that's... Look, he had the right power. It was the right direction. I think going for Yap was the right call. He just didn't execute. Sometimes taking 10% off and ensuring you make the right contact is the better play.
Of course, but definitely not to undermine Porter's influence on this game. He has been essential to the Comets.
And he has. He's a very strong central player and somebody that Adelaide can develop around over the next few years, I believe. Something that Adelaide have lacked ever since they lost Santo Bongiovanni to Melbourne. Now that ball goes out of play. Auckland with a throw in. 5 minutes to go. Auckland lead 2-1. Stewart, there's a 2-on-1 violation. Ruley for Auckland. So Ruley for Adelaide.
Ewan's out again. Porter to take.
Little touch at bars between Ewan and Harvey. Touch again. Porter. Third touch at bars between the two players. Stewart. It's long. Yeah. Can he equalise? Good stop by the defence. Yeah, trying to force his way through. That's not going to be allowed.
That was a great opportunity there by the Adelaide Comets. Almost looked like a 2-on-1 between Stewart and Ewan, but they did manage to get through. Shah now.
Shah. Porter. Shah again goes with pace. Gets the clearance he wants, and it will be a great touch finder.
3 minutes 40 left on the clock. They're definitely going to be trying to lock down this game now. Auckland hold that lead 2-1 against Adelaide Comets.
Porter hits it hard, hits it long, but it goes to the other side of the field. On a bit of a miss hit by Auckland. Stewart picking it off. And that one touched long, and Jamillan hits it in play. In fact, it has been deemed to have gone out. Porter up the middle, and to punch back immediately. Ewan trapping and running. Will now hit the centre of the park all to himself. It's Harvey now engaged with him.
And Ewan with some wonderful individual play here. Just running the ball up the field.
He just knows when to rate these individual runs. You don't want to do them too many times, but every now and then there's a mix-up is good, and John O'Neill knows exactly when to do it. He's in the middle once more. He needs some options. He's going to hit one of the former going straight through to Newland. 2 minutes 10 to go. Flicks back, but Ewan stays on, so too does Newland. All the way to the sideline and then some, but stays in. Yeah. For a teammate who just doesn't exist.
Looks like the play just dies out there now. 2 minutes left. The timer in the Camellia Indoor Sports Centre has stopped showing the time, so both teams are now going to be hammering to finish the game. Cheers from the other court again.
Some big cheers on the court behind us. I don't know what the score is over there.
Dangerous. Could have been a 2-on-1 there. Ref is going to call it.
Yeah, it will be a 2-on-1. Have had a full time on the other court. Unfortunately, they're not showing the scoreboard that we can see from. So I can't tell you what happened in that game, but what I can tell you is this one still has a score of 2-1. Adelaide with one good opportunity left. Porter. Yeah, spins the wrong way. Adelaide coaching staff, heads in their hands. That was a chance wasted. The play is still live, however. Yeah, trying to find a way through him at Shah.
Ref looks at her watch. It looks like the game is about to end.
Harvey taking things very steady. Heading for the win for Auckland. Porter still in the fight. Ball now out of play. Adelaide for the throw in.
Looks like the whistle will be in the referee's mouth at any point now. The game does almost come to the end. Last play,
It is
Porter.
perfect. Yeah, doesn't get the right shot off way, and it's got a miss. Check of the watch. This is almost certainly it. That will be it. Auckland hang on for a 2-1 win over Adelaide. Sim, final thoughts on this one?
I mean, what a game, man. Truly, we're seeing... Do not let the fact, again, that these are the two bottom teams in the competition undermine the importance and the intensity of this game. We've seen Auckland and Adelaide just going at it again and again and again. Great passing plays from both teams.
And I think it shows that this tournament is just getting better. I remember a few years ago, you look at a game like this on the score, on the tables, and you go, oh no, this is going to be a terrible game. No such thing as a terrible game this year.
Definitely not.
Well, thank you for joining us here today. This wraps up day 2 of the Australian Power Chair Football Club Championships. We'll catch you tomorrow on the Australian Power Chair Football YouTube page and the New South Wales Power Chair Football YouTube page. But until then, farewell.